What's up, guys? This is Jeremy with Phat Airlines. It is nice for you guys to be here. Nice for me to be here. And today we're going to look at the leaderboards first. And then we're going to talk about BKK. BKK, Bangkok, came out on World Airport's 5th anniversary, which was October 22nd, 1 week ago, right? Actually a week and a half ago. And I'm already like level 20. I'm in the 20s. I forget exactly my level, but I know last week on Twitch we played BKK from the beginning as a brand new account. We're gonna have that video up for you guys soon. For those of you guys who weren't able to watch that live, we're gonna have a video that shows you exactly how we started it up. But now I thought it would be a good idea for us to be here live on YouTube and talk about, you know, what I've been doing in order to kind of grow my airport. But before we go there, I just wanted to show the leaderboards, because, you know, we have the Wikipedia leaderboard, we have all these leaderboards, and one thing I want to try to do every YouTube stream is try to just show the leaderboards for iOS, so that way we can take a look to see where everybody stands. You know, I know a couple of these people too. This is the collected liveries leaderboard, so this is the Wikipedia in the game. I am nowhere near the top, so it took me a while to scroll up all the way to the top here. But you'll see here, you know, the top people, they have 1271. One person has 1272, which is really weird, because usually you see a bunch of people at that number that tied for that first spot, right? So yeah, you'll see in order to be like top 100 you need over 1200 for sure, and that's what the top 100 look like. Yeah, 1204 just to get to top 100, excuse me. So that is collected liveries. We're gonna look at completed contracts real quick too. I'm number 92, not too bad. And we got telephone booth at number 1. I know David Elio. What's up, dude? Is he here today in the chat? Say hello if you are. We know Freezeman as well. We know a bunch of these people. Begs Boy. Sorry if you're part of this, if you're here in chat and your username is up here and I'm not shouting you out, shout yourself out so that way I can know next time to shout you out. All right, I would love that. But look at that, man. A lot of completed contracts. A lot of completed contracts. Now, these I think also count like the non-player contracts. So every time you finish a non-player contract that's at like 1 out of 1 handling, that's a completed contract. All right, we got completed cargo in tons. We got telephone booth with 18 billion tons. Wow, just keeps increasing their lead there. We got Freezeman, David. We got Freezeman with 16 million. David Elio with 6 million. Full Toast with 2.8 billion. I said million before, didn't I? Oops. Check that out. That's impressive, man. I wish there was a unified leaderboard between iOS and Android, so all the Android users are not on this leaderboard. What I did last time was I took this segment here and I made it into a separate video. It didn't get a lot of views though, so I'm not sure if you guys are actually interested in this or not. So let me know in the chat too if you're interested in this. But there we go. That's top 100. Looks like you need to break 1 billion to make it into the top 100 for sure. Now we got handled airplanes. This is just the number of airplanes you handled. In this one, I'm number 12, so not too bad. I do a lot of player contracts, so it makes sense why I'm so low. Well, I'm not really that low, right? I'm 92 on completed contracts, but I'm so high on handled airplanes. That's because I do a lot of player contracts. So those player contracts have 10 out of 10 handling. And the top player has 409,000. I'm at 224, so I got some ways to go for the top spot, but I think this is the one where I might be able to get the top spot, because I handle a lot of planes every single day. It's not about completing contracts, it's about getting those player planes handled. And this one, yeah, I just handle planes every single day. And by the way, if you want to send me planes to my main account, which is the Phat Rican, you can see the name on the bottom left. You can feel free. I'm accepting contracts to my LHR. I'm accepting contracts to my Washington, and I'm accepting contracts to BKK as well. BKK, I have limited contract capacity because it's still new. We'll talk a little bit about that shortly. And then we have handled passenger leaderboard here, where we got 209 million for number one spot. And I'm here at number 19 at 81 million. So not too bad, but here we go. Again, this is iOS only. I know a bunch of you guys are on Android, which has a separate leaderboard, and I do not have a reliable way to get my Android phone on stream. So there we go. That's the leaderboard, and we're gonna go into Bangkok. And while we're waiting for everything to load up, I want to say hi to everybody. So Mickey Mouse, nice to see you. Thanks for being first. Made to Move is here. We have Bruh Channels here as well. Infinite Flight Fan is here too. Neon Plane Spotting, nice to see you. Noodle, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. We have Starlight Enjoyer, Anonymous, Edward Map, Riceless. All nice to see you guys. Who else? Oh, my chat just jumped. Roloff B said your 2 weeks of holiday is over. That is sad, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Who else? We got Starry Aviation, Rarity, XVex, Rory Plane, Adam Cack, Kuba, Monolithic Frog, Toronto Plane Spotter. Guys, thanks for being here today. Oh, Hammy's here too. What's up, Hammy? Thanks for being here today. I really appreciate y'all joining in. I'm having a good day. It was a rough night. I think, I went to bed late, and then the baby woke up because I brought him to bed too, and he just wouldn't go back to sleep. So it was a long night. But I'm here today. We're here, and we're having a good time. What's up, Ray? All right, so yeah, welcome to Bangkok. If you guys are brand new and not because I haven't released my Bangkok introduction video yet, Bangkok is a pretty cool airport. We'll do a quick little tour here for anybody who's new. You have, actually, we're gonna do a 2D map, right? So we have 2 runways on this side over here, and we have 1 runway over here, and all 3 runways are used for landings. So you'll see all three runways are used for landings. You'll see right now, actually, we have an A320 landing over there. We have a E175 landing over here. And let's see if we can get a plane to land on that 3rd runway, or that middle runway. Let's see. I forget what the pathing is. But let's assign all these planes. But yeah, all three runways are used for, I think it's small planes. Where are my landing planes? Okay, whatever. We'll worry about that later. I know there's a map on the World of Airports Discord. By the way, if you want to get to the World of Airports Discord, all you gotta do is open up your menu and click on the Discord icon right here, and you get an invite to Discord. But yeah, go to the World of Airports Discord and go to the research channel, and Geo and some of the researchers have put in some good information about how that works. But yeah, BKK, you started off with just this terminal over here. So of course, this terminal was pretty cool because it came with small and medium stands. I do not advise on making any of these gates multi-gates in the beginning. You don't want to do that because really every time you unlock a new gate, a new stand for your airplanes in your airport, you get 1 new handling crew and one new contract capacity. But if you were to add one additionally to the one that's already open, you don't get that additional handling crew. So in the beginning, that's the number 1 tip. Don't use your wallers to expand the capacity of these starting gates. You don't want to expand it. You want to buy a terminal or buy a stand elsewhere. So what I did was I bought this terminal over here, and then I started buying some L stands because I got a bunch of player contracts. So player contracts have been so important for me, and that's just the way I like to play. I like to play with player contracts, but player contracts really help me get a lot of wallers, right? So it's hard at first to get a bunch of L and X planes. If you look at my contracts over here, we'll look at my active ones. We'll accept that one. You know, when you're rolling a local contract, it's usually a small or a medium plane. Sometimes I've also been getting like a medium cargo plane, but it's usually a small or medium plane. And then when you roll a random contract, it's usually like a medium, a large, or an X plane. But the thing with these contracts is they're only one handling, so it's not a long-term contract. So it's nice because it's a good like 1,000 to 2,000 wallers if it's an L plane. But if it's not an L plane, then it's not really a lot of money, right? So what was I going to say? Oh yeah, let's go through my contracts, right? You'll see here I have 165 active contracts and 33 free slots. So one thing that I did, which I understand not everybody can do, was I did buy the contract capacity. So if you have an abundance of silver planes, one of the best things, well, first thing you should always do with your silver planes is always buy the 10 gold planes for 10,000 silver planes. We'll have to do this in about 50 minutes, so we'll be back here so I can purchase the 10 gold planes. But if you have an abundance of silver planes, you also want to always buy the 1 gold plane for 1,500 silver planes. But not only that, you want to expand your contract capacity. I expand my contract capacity in every airport, and it's been super helpful. But what I also did, which I understand not everybody can do, is I used gold planes to purchase more contract capacity. This really helped me so I can get more player contracts. I know like we'll go through my contracts here, but you'll see here I have a bunch of player contracts. 165 contracts, right? So you'll see here a lot of L and X plane contracts, and they're all at varying stages. I typically don't accept a lot of contracts from the same person all at once. Sometimes I will do something like that, but what I like to do is kind of stagger it, so that way if I take a break from playing or something like that, I'm not really holding that person back. But some people they don't mind and they understand, and they keep sending me planes anyways, which is super helpful. I know that's one thing you want to do as a player. Find another person who you can play with that can send you a bunch of planes, and that will work with your schedule. So thank you to 88 Jen Chu Li Chang 16 for all those planes. Even Euroland Airways, Aries Mike, appreciate that for real. Then you got the Bangkok Airways, which are just my local contracts that I've rolled. You'll see like this one's a brand new contract, but then over here we got a few contracts that we just keep rolling. Essentially, I keep handling all of these non-player contracts all the way until the next airport gets released. So I'm gonna level all these up until like 10 out of 10 handlings, or up until I'm max level, and then I'm gonna hold on to these until the new airport comes out. Then we have more player planes here, a lot of L planes, and that's what this airport's really great for, a lot of L planes. But M planes are super important when you're in the beginning of this airport. I wouldn't be able to progress as fast if I had too many L planes. So in the beginning, I was accepting a lot more M planes than L planes. So that's super helpful. Then we have a few X planes, and with a lot of these players, they're active players. They play daily, so you'll see a lot of these planes are already at BKK. Super helpful. Check this out, an E175 can go from Nagoya to BKK, by the way. So that's a cool contract as well. That's a contract that's perfect for a brand new player, but even for me, I would still appreciate some more small planes, because there's times where I just don't have enough handling crew to handle a medium, a large, or an X plane. Even so, a lot of player contracts. That's pretty much my strategy when it comes to it. I really just enjoy playing with other people and seeing their planes coming in. So we'll just keep going through so everybody can see. We got a bunch of medium plane contracts, super helpful. The L and X planes are great as well, but they do take a lot of time before you can handle all of them. So in the beginning, I was taking mostly M plane contracts, and towards now, what I'm doing is a lot more L plane contracts because I can buy a lot more stands. And these planes that are coming in, like this X plane right here, is making me $2,800. Super helpful. So yeah, pay to win. I know, right, Neon? I mean, it does help out a lot. I mean, another thing I did too was I bought the premium pass. So the premium pass is also another thing that's super helpful. Also pay to win, right? Because I think the premium pass was 80 gold planes, and the premium pass, super helpful. I completely recommend it. Not only does it has all these planes available, which is very useful, and it has wallers, super useful in the beginning of the airport, because 5,000 wallers is all you need to open up a small stand. 10,000 wallers is what you need to open up a medium stand. And you got these medium planes that you start getting at level 10, which I was sending off to other players as long as it could get there. So I've gotten all these planes right here, which has been used, and then also the contract capacity you get here. Wow, I'm actually one level away from regional, so we're getting there. And then we got a ways to go before we're international, which is what, level 44 for international. And then the max level, I think it's like level 80, right? Now in my video for the introduction to BKK, we'll actually go through this this pass, but if you want to just pause the video to live stream and look through it while I was scrolling, you can feel free to do that. This is a cool thing about YouTube, you can always pause and rewind. Let's add more time to my BKK. Let's add the ground manager, and we'll add the departure manager, so that way things can be handled with or without me. Look at this plane, still waiting for Gilly Airways to accept, and I saw a few contracts coming in, so we'll go ahead and accept those. Let's look at the map, because I'll show you how I built up this airport, and yeah, I'll show you how I built up this airport, and I'll give you some of my insights. So, you know, the first thing I did was I purchased an L stand, right? That was one of the first things I did. You know, we started off with these stands down here. These 8 stands are the ones that you start off with, this one and this one. So what I ended up doing was I bought a terminal, and then I bought an L stand. Doesn't really matter which L stand you buy, right? Just buy an L stand. That allowed me to accept plane contracts. Now, I was able to buy the L stand because at level 0 you get 20,000 wallers, and then at level 1 I had the premium pass, I got another 20,000 wallers. So that allowed me to buy the terminal and to buy the stand almost immediately. So that was cool. And then I essentially was rushing. I don't know if rushing is the right word, but I was working hard rushing to get an X stand because I have a bunch of X plane contracts. So I was looking at this terminal over here, this guy right here, and I was also looking at this guy right here. And I noticed that this side over here has more X stands, but one more X stand than this side over here. So I unlock this side first, that way I can unlock a few more X stands by itself, right? What's up, Tom? So yeah, then I unlocked an X stand, but then I realized, you know, I have a lot of medium planes. So there are a few stands over here, like this guy right here, which is only small and medium. So I was using those stands to really and this one right here is another one like it. I think this guy over here is another stand that's only small or medium. So I use those stands to either purchase just small or just medium. But one thing I want to really stress is you'll notice that none of my stands right now are multi-gates. Every single one of them only have one size open. That's on purpose, because I want to, every time I buy a new gate for 15,000, I get another handling crew and another contract capacity. So that's one of the key things that I used to kind of increase my contract capacity, in addition to, you know, buying it with gold planes and silver planes. So that was one of the things. After I started expanding my airport, I just bought a bunch more L stands. and asked for a bunch more L contracts. Now this might be a little tougher if you can't buy contracts, right? So you might want to do a balance of maybe like 30% of your planes are local contracts, another 50% are player contracts, and 20% are for your own planes. But for me, it was super helpful because those L planes, not only do they like give you a lot of XP, but like even a small L plane like this A306 is bringing me 1,016 wallers for that handling. And this one is going to be complete right now, so you'll see when this contract is complete, it brings me 82 XP. And the same thing happens with a lot of these larger planes. They have a lot of XP associated with them, so it is kind of a slow drip. You're not going to get the XP right away. That's why I still handle those local planes, but it does add up quickly once those contracts start completing. Now that we've been playing BKK for about a week, now we're starting to see all these contracts get to completion because so I'm playing this airport daily. A lot of my contract partners are also playing their airports daily, so they're also sending me a bunch of their planes. Now I'm not really being like picky about it because I have so many contracts. I try to I check in to make sure that people are still playing their planes, but yeah, I'm not too strict about that. Here's another game changer that did. So while I was buying more L stands and some X stands as well, another thing I was doing, of course, was buying more equipment. I bought equipment as it was needed. So what I was looking for was when I started up a new plane, right? I'm gonna start up the handling of this plane, and if I noticed that the bus and the baggage was not starting immediately, then I went ahead and purchased more boarding. Oh, it's called boarding now. I purchased more boarding, I purchased more baggage, and I purchased more cleaning and more fuel every time that happened. That just made sure that all the planes are being handled. But one other thing I did, which helped a ton, and not everybody can do this, but maybe it's something you want to consider while you're playing right now, is I got this B77W, and check out this B77W. All right, not only is it an awesome plane, but from here, from BKK to LHR, and I have this on a random arrival to BKK, I mean to LHR. It's not on a player contract. It could be on a player contract, but I chose to send this on a regular non-player contract to LHR because I just wanted to make sure I got this plane back, after its round trip on time, not having to wait for somebody to be active. Now this plane, it takes a 5.5 hour round trip, but it makes me 13,000 wallers. And then you look at this total, the contract total, I've made 113,000 on this contract. Now you could tell how many times I've handled this plane because we're at 3 out of 4. So we've handled it 1 out of 1, then we handled it 2 out of 2, then we handled it 3 out of 3. So, and now we're at 3 out of 4. So I've handled this plane 9 times. All right, and it's made me 113,000. So that's pretty solid plane. But I did not buy this plane, right? I had this plane saved over from the premium pass on another airport. So just like all these planes over here, if you look at, I went to fleet and I went to offers, you'll see all these planes over here that don't have an airport tag. And then at the end here, I think, yeah, you'll see a few planes with an airport tag. So in every single premium pass, even here at BKK, let me go all the way to the end, for example. At every single premium pass, you have, well, planes that have the tag. So that means that that's a plane that you can only use at this airport. But then you have a plane like right here at level 80, you get an A388 that you can use at any airport. So that's exactly what I did. Was I had an airplane here. I had a 77W that was saved from another airport's premium pass, and I redeemed it here. That helped me a ton. And I think I'm gonna save that A388 at the end of this premium pass for another future airport to help me kind of grow with that. So that was a very key part, because one handling is almost enough for another L gate. So that helped me grow, you know, every 6 hours to buy another stand. All right. All right. I've been ignoring chat for a bit, so I'm gonna take a break from explaining what I did, because the 77W was a key thing. But just to finish off with the 77W, this is why I tell people, like, you want to still play the other airports. Just because you have like the newest airport unlocked doesn't mean you should just give up on your other airports. Unless you have it maxed out, then you pick the airports that you want. But if you don't have the airport maxed out, I would say go back into that airport, level it up. If you don't have the premium pass, you might want to even consider unlocking the premium pass, because you get a bunch of silver planes, you get airplanes that you could use at only that airport, but you also get airplanes that you could use at any airport. So super helpful. And let's read some chat. All right. Oh, and let's accept these contract requests. So yeah, contract requests, super useful, man. You just got to be careful to like not accept too many. Well, one, you have a contract capacity limit, so I've just been buying extra contract capacity every single day, so that helps me. And then with the silver planes, you can buy extra contract capacity every 2 days, every 48 hours. So that's what I've been doing. So yeah, Adam Cack bought 10 gold planes. Nice. Thanks for supporting the devs, man. What's up, Tom Morden? How was the dev party with the how was the dev meetup, man? The developers had a meetup last Friday, right? Not yesterday, but last Friday, and that was pretty. I saw a few things about it. I don't think too many like new things were like breaking news, but they reiterated a lot of the news that we've already kind of knew about. Jason sent me an A359. Thank you. Rolo said, I think me and Phat are handling partners for almost 4 years now. I'm surprised it's not 5. Maybe yeah, I've been playing for a long time, right? Roy Planes asking for someone to send them planes to their BKK. Yeah, guys, you don't always have to just send planes to me. A lot of these players here, especially in my chat, are super active. Of course, people have vacations. People have, busy work days sometimes. Even I have that. But a lot of them are super reliable. We went through this list here, and you saw a lot of these planes. I was handling BKK planes 12 hours ago, all right? And these planes are back. And I told nobody that I was going to do BKK on stream today. So I wanted to see, which planes would be showing up, which ones are not going to be here. And it looked like all of them are here. So nice job, guys. Rarity asked, Nagoya Premium Pass or Open BKK? So my official opinion is that you should never unlock airports for gold planes. When it comes to unlocking airports, you can play the previous airport to unlock it. So you have to play Sydney and reach level, I think, is it max level? No, it's not max level. I think it's like level 79 or 80 at Sydney, and then you can unlock BKK for free. And my thinking is, and I'm gonna have a video on this soon, and this right here might even turn into a video, who knows. But my thinking is, why would you pay for something that you can unlock for free when there are plenty of things in the game that you cannot unlock for free? The premium pass, like at Nagoya, like you said, Rarity, is one of those things you cannot unlock for free. You always have to pay gold planes to unlock the premium pass. But to unlock BKK, all you gotta do is play the previous airport. I know it's easier said than done, right? I've been playing St. Martin on my free-to-play account for a very long time. I've been very casual on that account though, so I'm not like active on it every single day like I am on my main account, which is the Phat Rican. But even still, I am also experiencing how slow it can be, right? To kind of get to level up the airport so you can unlock the next one. So the only time I really recommend unlocking an airport, like one, if you buy your gold planes, spend it the way you want, right? I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money, but for me, if I can get it for free, why am I going to pay to get it? That just doesn't make sense to me. So I would say the premium pass. Liam's can't log in. That's sad, man. You gotta try. Well, if you can't log into Google, then you gotta talk to Google, which is impossible, right? Toronto Plane Spotter asks, how long have you been playing World of Airports? I've been playing, I want to say almost 5 years. Probably more like 4 years, 10 months. I don't think I was there like on World of Airports release, but I was here pretty early. And I didn't even realize it, that I was like super early. I just saw it in the App Store because I was playing Unmatched Air Traffic Control, UATC, Unmatched Air Traffic Air Traffic Control, ATC, UATC. I was playing UATC and I kind of got bored with that game. And I was looking for another game. And I've tried like Tiny Planes. I tried a few other like airplane games, and the sims, you know, like the flight simulators, they don't do it for me. Like, that's not something that I enjoy doing. And then I found World of Airports, and I just really enjoyed playing World of Airports. It was different back then, but even still I still really enjoyed it. Is there a way to level up fast in BKK? So really, I mean, it's kind of slow, but the biggest thing I've done was just I've accepted you need to get contract capacity. That's going to be your limiting factor when it comes to leveling up fast, because you need contracts so that way you can get XP from those contracts. And you want to have active players. Some people don't play with other players, which is understandable, right? Because you can't really control those other players and what they're doing. But I have a bunch of player contracts. What some other people do is they go into map contracts and they go around the map. They look for, let's say, an L plane contract, Air India, and they'll buy an L plane contract from the map. Again, this is only advised if you have like 1.6 million silver planes. If you don't have that many, but this didn't make sense to me. I'd rather get a player contract because it was hard enough to make $15,000 to unlock a stand, and then which helps me unlock a contract capacity and a handling crew, let alone to spend 24 or 23,000 or 21, whatever it is, on an L plane contract. I mean, it would make its money back in about 10 flights, but that's 10 flights, you know. Versus a player contract, all I gotta do, I don't pay anything for this player contract. Maybe my reputation, right? But like, you know, Sfrecht, I always have a hard time saying their name. But you know, this contract cost me nothing to accept, you know, even though it just cost me nothing. So it's pretty nice. That's what an awesome part about player contracts. Another thing too, another reason why I sent this 77W to LHR, and actually let's go into fleet. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Let's land an A20N. Yeah, we're gonna get this plane landed. Let's configure it. I'm gonna give this away as well. So this A20N can go to Muscat and to Nagoya. I think both is at 10, right? 12:10. There we go. All right. We're gonna put a color on it, a livery. There we go. And then we're gonna clear that to land. So it should be at the bottom of my list. Yes, it is. I'm gonna have it land over here. All right, we're gonna give this plane away, but I'm gonna show you another reason why I also like doing player contracts, and it's because when you send these planes to players, they don't cost you anything. It's amazing. So give me a moment here. I'm gonna get my giveaway list ready. Okay, that's for Twitch. All right, guys, if you want to get this A20N to your Nagoya or to your Muscat, please type in !join giveaway, one word, !join giveaway. All right, once this plane gets to the stand, we're gonna pick a winner for this plane. So ! I'll type it in the chat so that way everybody has it. Hopefully I don't win. If I win, I'll re-roll. All right, don't worry. Then you guys can also say it's rigged. But Noodle said I can't pronounce it too. It's my in-game name. It's Toronto. See you later, dude. Adam Cack is level 15 at BKK. Nice. Remember the long flying times at the beginning? Yeah. The emulator on your PC, Liam, works fine. Interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys exactly why I really like doing player contracts, especially on my own fleet planes, and especially when like you're at a lower level, where you're struggling to make some wallers. Did I lose my? I did. No signal. All right, we're back. Good. That was weird. All right, so once that plane gets to the stand, we're gonna pick a winner. So !join giveaway, so that way you can join the giveaway. I know there's about a 6-second delay between what I'm seeing here live and what you're seeing live. So I'm gonna try to also wait like 10 seconds once the plane gets to the stand. But with the premium pass, you get so many planes for free. Rather, they're included with the premium pass. So I'll be sending these, like the E190. I think I sent that to Nagoya. I sent the B734 to Nagoya. The 738. I sent all of these planes to like Nagoya, Muscat, Nagoya or Muscat. So different players, and you know, let me see if I can find one of my planes. Actually, I can just look at that. Looks like my plane, but it's not mine. It's like look at this E190. Well, this E190 is not going to a player destination. It's going to RGN, so it's only making 306. It's not making a lot of money. I want to look at a player, which I don't have. So we'll have to wait for the A20N to land. Hammy said if I win, give it to Phat Airlines or Phat Empire. That might help actually. How do you get this game on PC? There's no official way to get it on PC. If you have a Mac, the MacBook native or the M1 Max, so the latest Macs with the M chips. If you have a Mac that came out like in the last 4 or 5 years, you probably have one. But if you have a Mac with the latest chip, those can natively play iPhone and iPad games. So yeah, you could do it on a Mac, but on PC people will use emulators, and emulators can be a bit unreliable and they're not supported by the developers. So you might run into some issues. I play on an iPad Pro, which is connected to a capture card, which is then connected to my computer. That way I can stream it. So that's why it looks like I'm kind of playing it on PC. You know, I also have a mouse here, which helps, you know, just for directing things. But an iPad, you can connect the mouse to too. All right, so this plane has arrived and we're gonna select the winner shortly, okay? And I'm gonna show you guys exactly why I like this. I like this airport, but why I like sending player planes. So we're gonna run the giveaway. All right, nothing's happening. Congrats, Ray Chess Row. Thank you, congratulations. Let me know your username, please, Ray, and let me know what if you want it to Nagoya or if you want it to Muscat. Congratulations, Ray. Hockey fan 63, nice. All right, so while we're waiting to see what airport he wants it to, Muscat, awesome. If you look here, if I were to send this A20N to any other destination that's not a player destination, look, it costs you wallers to assign your plane there. Now you'd get a benefit because you don't have to wait for another player to like handle your plane, so that plane comes back immediately, right? So if it's a 1.5 hour, trip, then you gotta wait 3 hours round trip, right? You don't have to wait for somebody else to handle it. But if we go here to Muscat, you see a sign and there's a dash. It does not cost anything to send a contract to a player destination. So even if you were to send one with a contract with a playable airport, regardless of player, it doesn't cost you anything. It only starts to cost you gold planes once you go beyond this capacity. But if you're at the capacity over here, all you gotta do is find another player who will handle your planes, and there's plenty. There's plenty here in the chat, right? And you send them a request, and it doesn't cost you any wallers. It doesn't cost you anything. So that's another like huge, and that's not just at BKK. That's at all airports. So that's another reason why I really like doing player contracts, because it doesn't cost you anything. It does cost you a contract capacity, right? A contract slot. So you do have to have a contract slot, but essentially so does a regular, contract. So yeah, that was one of the things that I used a lot of when I was especially like getting those new airplanes and trying to level up. I sent a lot of player contracts. We're still over here waiting for Gili Airways. I think if they don't accept in like a few hours, 8 hours or so, I'm gonna send it to somebody else, because I want to level up this airport. I'm not rushing to unlock the next, like to get to max level so I can unlock the next airport. But what I am doing is I do want to be ready for when the next airport comes out. All right. What's up, Tree Man Gaming? Nice to see you, dude. Can you send any from other airports to BKK? I'm not sure what that means. Plane livery changer. Adam Keck says that you have an A319 and A19N waiting to come back. Nice. Yeah, that's one of the tough parts, right, about player contracts, is you gotta like understand how the other player plays that airport. So there are some airports for me that I play every single day, right? So BKK is one of those airports. So like, it's actually amazing for you if you do a contract with me at BKK, because I'm playing BKK 2 or 3 times a day right now, because I'm looking at the radar. Right, I'm looking at the radar, I'm going down here, and I'm looking to see, okay, when does the next batch of planes come in? So like if I finish handling all of those planes, wow, there's a lot of planes coming in. Thank you guys. So if I handle all of these planes before I leave the airport, I check the radar, I go into receiving, see which ones I'm receiving, and then I see, okay, when are most of these planes coming in? And in this case, it looks like we're gonna be like pretty full, because we got a batch of planes coming in 30 minutes, then we have another batch of planes coming in an hour, and then another batch coming in about 2.5 hours. So we got like 3 different batches. So what I might do is I might go to another like right now I'm still handling planes, so I'm not leaving this airport. But what I might do in other situations is I might switch airports, go to LHR, for example, LHR. I might go there for like 30 minutes, handle, you know, a few planes, then come back to BKK so I can continue to handle these planes. Because, you know, with player contracts, you gotta reach the 10 handlings in order to complete that contract. It's not like these other arrivals where it just ramps up over time. I still have these other arrivals which I also handle, but I prioritize the player contracts all the time. So yeah, I'm gonna go back into like my little guide, because what I told you guys so far was I unlocked this terminal and I unlocked a bunch of L stands, but then I started getting so many medium and small planes that I unlocked these stands over here as medium and small, because they're only capable of small or medium. They're not capable of large. So I was like, all right, that's perfect. We're gonna use them for medium and small. Even over here, these 2 stands right here, I unlocked this terminal much later on, but I essentially, every time I looked at a terminal to unlock, whenever there was just a medium or small dedicated, I used those slots to unlock medium plane slots. So yeah, I unlocked this terminal first, then I went over here and I unlocked, I think, this terminal because I needed more medium planes. So I unlocked these 4 medium gates over here, so that way I can handle more medium planes. And this was a cool section over here, because these planes, all these planes that land over here, land on this runway. So that was pretty cool, because that got me to actually handle more or have more planes on the ground at once. Okay, we got some handling crew available, so let's assign them up. Good. We're gonna go back into the construction menu, and then what I ended up doing was I bought this terminal so that way I can buy more L and X stands. So all these stands over here are L stands, then you got these X stands right here available. I wonder if I have more X planes I can approve to land, but I gotta tell you, I gotta remind you, having all those L planes coming in is super helpful. Not only my 77W, right, which made me $13,000 on that one flight, but like, look at this, that's almost 2,000. That's 1,200, 1,500, 1,900, 1,700. This is a random arrival. You know, 1,900 there. Versus like the small planes, like that's actually not bad. Almost 800 for a small plane. My own plane, medium plane, 2,000, guys. That's why you want to still, I know a lot of people rush to unlock large planes in their fleet, but medium planes can be good too. This is an A20N, but like the A21NX has like the biggest, longest range in the game for a medium plane, and it makes you the most money on that flight too. So that's a good plane to have. The 752 is pretty solid, and even like the E190 didn't really make me a ton of money. Like, look, it only made me 300 when we saw it before. But I wonder if I put it on a different route, if it would have made me a different amount. Yo, what's up, Rick Rashid? Adam's gonna send some A19Ns to my LHR, some from St. Martin to IAD. Yeah, so yeah, my main airports that I play every day are BKK, LHR, and IAD. Those are my 3 main airports. Now, Sydney, Muscat, Leipzig, I think those are it. Those airports I play like every other day, or if I'm done with BKK, IAD, and LHR, then I'll go to those other 3, which is Muscat, Leipzig, Sydney. And then like you got San Diego, Prague, Bari, Innsbruck. I don't really go there as often anymore. I go there on the days that there's like an event plane going on. Otherwise, I'm not really going into that airport. Wow, look at all these planes. Thank you guys for all the planes, because that's important too. I ran into contract capacity issues, especially in the beginning, so I had to wait. I had to unlock these stands. That's why I accepted a bunch of L planes, so I can get those wallers quickly. But one important part is that those players kind of need to be active. What's the point of having a player contract if that player is not going to be active? Well, when you're brand new. Now with the 214 contract capacity, it doesn't really matter as much if that player is active, because you'll see here, I started with 100,000 wallers after I bought that L stand as an example over here. I started with 100,000 and I'm at 145. Like, those L planes add up so fast. You're gonna get so many wallers from them, but you need to keep receiving them. So there's plenty of active players on the Phat Airlines Discord. We have a contract board. Sometimes it might take a while before somebody will respond, especially if you're brand new. If you're brand new, it can be super hard to get a contract, but you got to understand the point of view from that other player. Some players who have large fleets like me, we're more willing to send to a newer player than some other players. Some other players, they don't really have a ton of time to play, or they don't have a ton of wallers, so they want to make sure they're sending up their planes to an active player. That's why that's why I think so many of you guys send me planes, right? Because I'm going to be active and I'm not just going to leave. Even if it's not every single day, at least you're going to get your plane back. So that's the risk with a newer player. I think this plane is frozen. I'm going to back out and come back in. But that's the risk with a newer player, is that we don't know who you are or how you play. So we have on the Phat Airlines Discord giveaways, and if you are a VIP, which means that you're a Phat Airlines subscriber, or you post a lot on Discord, if you're a YouTube member, a Twitch subscriber, or a Discord subscriber, then you can be instantly a VIP. VIP is actually pretty cheap here on YouTube. It's only $1 a month. And we do that because most of the times the VIP members are the most active members in the community. And there's also a free way you can get VIP is by being active on Discord. Or on Twitch, we have a VIP redemption. That's another way you can get VIP on as well. But anyways, VIPs can do giveaways, and they can give away any planes, and anybody can join a giveaway. And it's really cool because it doesn't discriminate on who's joining. So if you can join a giveaway, you have the same amount of chance to win as I do. As me, entering that same giveaway. So that's perfect for new and old players, because everybody has a chance at winning that plane, which is very nice for new players. You get to build that reputation. You get to gain that trust from another user. People like me, Hammy, David Elio, all these people send me planes right now, right? We all can vouch for you when you keep playing. The 752 and the A19N have more range than the NX. Interesting. Is that true? I believe you, but let's actually look, right? And let's see where it can go. So you said the A19N has 3317 range in the beginning. And how much range would you need to get to Sydney? 4,000. So I don't think it can go to Sydney, but let's see. It goes to, wow, it's really close. 3919. It can almost go to Sydney. It just needs some refueling in the air, right? So that's pretty cool. 3919 for the A19N. You said also the 752. So let's check out the 752. I love the 752. It's what I can't wait for it to get remodeled. So 752 makes sense. Look at that, 3856 without configuration, and it can go to 4033. Oh, again, so close. If only it could reach 22 more miles, it would get to Sydney. That would be so cool. If we could add one more business class seat, right? Who likes odd numbers anyways, right? Most planes I go on, especially if they're like a 750, well, have I been in a 757? I don't know if I've been on a 757. I've been on a 738 and a 38 Max. Which let's take a look at the 38M. Where's that plane? Oh, it's probably in the beginning, right? 38M. The 38M don't have range. Yeah, it's not gonna make it. 35, and then let's take a look at the A21NX. That's the whole reason we're here, right? The main reason is to check out that range. So thank you, Bruh Channels. You are right. I was misrepresenting. So but A21 is pretty up there. So is the A19N. I'm surprised about the A19N. I haven't seen so many people using it. I kind of forgot about it. What do you mean, King Soli? Oh, you asked multiple questions. Okay, I scrolled up and then I see. Yo, what's up, David Elio? You're opening Muscat to all airports? Nice. Can I buy Malaysia Airline A330? We're gonna save that for a day when I am going to do the Wowipedia. I was thinking about doing the Wowipedia today, but I'm more interested in talking about BKK than I am about the Wowipedia. The cool thing though is the Wowipedia is super accessible. You don't have to back out of the airport, back out of the main menu, and go to the title screen. You can access it just from clicking the main menu up here and clicking on Wowipedia. So one of these days I'm gonna do a stream where we're gonna look at these X-planes. I'm gonna see which X-planes I'm missing. You can see here, like, all these are new because I never actually go in here. So you'll see here like China Southern, right? So let's say I can go to the map, and this might make sense more when I'm international, because why would I want to spend silver planes when I can get them for free? Like, that's my whole mentality. Why would I spend a certain currency when I can just be patient and not have to spend it? So right now I'm looking for an X contract, but it don't look like I'm gonna find any X contracts from China. So maybe I have to go to a different airport to get this that missing A388. So that won't work. But yeah, you can access the Wowipedia from right there in the main menu, and you can kind of get a look to see like what planes you're missing, and then kind of, you know, hunt them down. I'm missing 2 United. It looks like 2 different liveries perhaps, which is weird because I thought I handled a bunch of United planes at Washington, but I guess not. So yeah, one of these days we'll do a Wowipedia stream where we're gonna go and try to fill up the Wowipedia. We're gonna try to like hunt down some of these airplanes from different airports. I think it makes most sense for me to do it here at BKK when I'm an international airport, because when you become a region, like, all right, let me show you actually right now. Before I redeem regional, we're gonna go right here to is this regional? Yeah, we're gonna go right here to a regional airline, right? So what airport did we go to? Laos. All right, LPQ, Lao Airline, is a regional airline with small medium planes, and it cost me 420 silver planes to unlock this plane, or 1100 to unlock this plane. So we're gonna redeem the regional here. I'm also gonna redeem the plane because you gotta. And then we're gonna go back here. We're gonna show offers. Or maybe I have to back out. Hold on. Map contract, Laos, and you see here now it does not cost any silver planes because I'm a regional airport. So essentially I am allowed to like get these contracts. So it makes more sense to me to wait until I'm an international airport before I do some more Woapedia hunting. But yeah, in case you didn't know, all you got to do is become a regional airport and you don't have to worry about spending silver planes on your map contracts for regional contracts. What's up, Jacob? Oh, SF Striker's here. What's up, dude? Oh, Mexico Ball is here too. Nice to see you guys. I'm glad so many of you guys came back with this new airport. It's really exciting to see. I love it when you guys come back. I also love it when you guys don't leave. Can I send an A388 to Prague? I do not have wallers here, dude. I do have gold planes, so I could technically buy, but I actually really hate buying wallers for gold planes. It just feels like such a ripoff. I mean, nothing against the developers. I just think, that's just how a lot of these games tend to be. Yeah, it's just 100 gold planes, which is what, $20, right? $23 for 1.2 million. That's barely enough to buy a Concorde. So for me, it just doesn't make sense. I know some people will do it, and actually I might even do it when I start up an airport for the first time, so I can build it up and get a bunch of contract capacity and handling crew and maybe some planes. But I much rather spend my gold planes on contract capacity in the beginning. Now I probably won't spend as many gold planes on contract capacity. What I might do is I might buy a handling crew, permanent handling crew. That way I can handle more planes at a time. Actually, why not? Now, the 45 is an easy decision to make because you're getting 5, which should cost you 50. But I don't know if I'm gonna buy the 1. I think I'll just wait and we'll buy another 5 later on. But the handling crew just helps me so I can handle all these L and X planes faster. Which really, for like someone like me who has this many contracts, it's kind of, it's not necessary, but it does speed up my airport time. The more handling crew I have, the less time I spend at each airport, which is great because I want to play more airports throughout the day. So yeah, yo, thanks for subscribing, JD Robas. Nice to see you, dude. I'm surprised. Thanks for joining the stream. Let's see. Jacob's almost level 20 in St. Martin. Bro, St. Martin is such a interesting airport. You gotta have so many small planes, but small planes don't really give you like levels. But you need them so that way you can keep handling. Alright, do we get more contracts? Nah, no. You guys are done sending me contracts? Yo, what's up, Senomore? Thank you for the compliment. Sam the Puffer loves watching Phat while handling my planes. Nice. Yeah, that's one thing I do too when I'm watching. When I'm playing World of Airports all day, and I think I was gonna, maybe we make this into a segment, into a video. But one thing I've been doing a whole lot of on my free to play account, like on my free to play account, I don't have a ton of silver planes. Like I get 10,000 silver planes every week now, but that wasn't the case. I was getting 10,000 silver planes like every other week until recently, because recently I started playing more often. But also what I've been doing, even though I'm a free player and I don't have a ton of silver planes, I always activate the approach manager when I'm playing an airport now. I activate it at 2%, the minimum, so that way I'm only paying 15 silver planes to unlock it, and then I'm paying 10 silver planes to extend it. So I do that now on my free to play account, and the game has just gotten like, I don't know if easier is the right word, but it's so nice not having to worry about manually landing all my planes, because all I have to do is click on a plane, choose a stand, and the approach manager is going to automatically land them. I can be more strategic about it. Like, I can look through to see which ones are going to get me a level. Like, this one's going to get me a level, so I'm going to land this one, which is what I do when I'm off stream. I'll click through multiple planes, and I get the ones that are closer to leveling up. I get those planes to land first, so that way I could maybe get another level, which then gives me another plane and another contract, right, for the next level I'm going to get, which then gets me more XP. Yeah, it might be only 1 XP, but hey, XP is XP. And then I say that and I have the mini games turned off, right? So if you really want more XP, you can also go up here in the settings. You can automatically turn on the mini game switch, because if you get a perfect parking, you get 1 XP for each perfect parking too. So that's pretty nice. Jacob needs 40 more things so you get level 15 in Bari for regional. Nice. Callan, you're gonna start sending me your A318s? I've been waiting for them, man. I've been waiting for them. You're thinking about streaming some St. Martin? It'd be a 5-hour stream for 70 planes. That's one thing I kind of miss, is the speed up button, right? Because like, I especially like at an airport like St. Martin, like I could just speed up those L planes, so that way I can just like get them out of there. Because I don't even care if it's not profitable to speed them up, just the speed, not having to spend 5 hours there, right? But I don't think the speed up button's gonna return. If it does, I don't think it's gonna return, so never mind. Now, let me look at the regular map here. Let's look at the 2D map actually, because I want to see. Okay, over here I have an L stand. Do I have, let's look at my contracts. Do I have any X cargo? I don't. Okay, good. I have L cargo. One that's here and one that's ready to land. So I'm gonna buy this L cargo stand over here. That way I can get this one landed. Yep, there it goes. Let's look at construction. So we have a bunch of L gates available. We have a bunch of X gates available. So that means I don't need to buy more L or X gates. But I don't see any medium gates available. So it looks like I need to buy some more medium gates. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna buy some medium gates. I'm skipping over the ones that have X because I think I might want to buy some more X gates. But let's buy those 2 mediums. I like just having all these planes having a place to go. You know, like having them pre-scheduled to land is just very, very useful. That way the approach manager can just do its job and get all those planes landed, and I don't have to worry. I probably didn't even need to buy those medium gates because these are all just non-player planes, which are not high priority for me to handle. I mainly have them for the XP and the wallers, and just to kind of keep the flow going, because sometimes, you know, we have a shortage of handling crew or a shortage of usually it's handling crew, yeah. Nuno's gonna send me a 748F later. Thank you. Yeah, give me a reason to buy an X stand, because I don't have enough wallers to buy a 748F. Kylan, you say you got bored of WOA, that's why you were not that active. Yeah, that'll happen, man. Even that happens with me sometimes, and that happens to the best of games. It's very rare I find that like people can play games for a long time and not get bored of them. So taking a break is completely fine. But for me, that's why I play with other players versus doing just regular non-player contracts, because doing contracts with other players is less boring to me. What's up, Brandon? Airport plane spottings here. It says my BKK is very young. Yeah, I just reached regional right now on stream. So I'm actually, progressing nicely. I could unlock a lot more stands if I wanted to, but I'm not fully, I don't have every single stand unlocked yet. I do have every terminal unlocked. So that's one thing I did as well when I was building up my BKK. Was, after I bought this terminal, well, first I bought this one, then I bought this one, and then I bought this guy. And then I just started buying all the terminals one by one. And I did that because buying a terminal, or buying even the space over here, which is technically a terminal, right? But buying those terminals also give you 1 handling crew and 1 XP. So I was already running into handling crew issues, so I didn't need to buy more stands necessarily. I don't need more planes on the ground. I just need more crew. So that's why I bought more terminals. That way I didn't have to worry about buying the crew. Although I did buy some crew today on stream, so. Ooh, and we get to roll my first medium, or my first regional contract. Not too bad. Made to Move said, Phat, when I reached regional, you were looking for regional L plane contracts to get some more wallers. Yeah, that's actually a good idea, Made to Move. Go to map contract here, and you can go to not too far, because you want to make sure there's still regional. Look for regional, and then look for the L. Actually, there's a filter here. You can just click L. Right, so here we go. We got an L plane. But 22,000 wallers is kind of expensive, right? A 19, that's not too expensive, but the A306 is not going to make you, it's going to make you more closer to 1,000 wallers per flight, not the 2,000 or 3,000. So you can click the L there and see which ones are all regional or which ones send L planes. This is international, so we're not going to go there. We got some UPS right there. Cathay. This contract is already active. Nice. I think we got that from yeah, right here. Brandon said, I'm bored with St. Martin. Yeah, you have to go back to other airports after St. Martin. What I'll do is when I run out of small planes to handle at St. Martin, that's when I'm done. Because I have so many medium and large contracts at St. Martin that if I were to stay there, I would get so bored. So essentially I just make it so if I have no more small planes to handle, then it's time to switch airports. But also if you're super bored, like if you're that bored, then that's the exception I make for unlocking airports. Like if you're bored of an airport, LHR is such a fun airport to play. So it would make sense if you can't wait and play through St. Martin Airport, then it might make sense for you to try to maybe buy the next airport, LHR. But I'm still a part of the philosophy where if you could unlock it for free, spend your gold planes on something you can't unlock for free. You can't unlock your premium pass. Premium pass, there's no way to unlock it for free. An airplane, there's no way to unlock an airplane for free. Now you can get some liveries for free through the premium pass and through the leveling up rewards, but you cannot unlock an airplane model for free. So that's just not going to happen. So those are things, in my opinion, that are better for you to spend your gold planes on. Even the contract capacity, even though I spent my gold planes on contract capacity, I don't know if I would recommend that to everybody. I would recommend you first spend your silver planes on contract capacity before you spend gold planes. But for me, I just have them available, so I was like, all right, let's use them. What's up, Franz Japan? Franz is another one who sends a lot of planes, and I've been sending him planes. And I also get like Franz Japan's planes as random arrivals often too. That's pretty cool. Thank you for all your planes, bro. Fred is here. We got Darren here. Darren. SF Striker needs some L planes in your St. Martin. Ooh. Be careful what you wish for. Now, a lot of people can send L planes to St. Martin. Alright, we're running out of time here, so we're gonna add a little bit more time. We're gonna go to contracts, and we got another. Ooh, an A318. And let's take a look at the radar. So we got Thunder. Thunder's planes are coming in about right now. We got my plane returning, and then we got 30 minutes until the next wave of planes, which is like, I think it looks like it's the wave of new contracts from Nagoya. So that's really cool. Oh, and some old ones, nice. And then we got another plane in an hour, or more planes in an hour. The next batch comes in an hour, another batch in about 2 hours, and then another batch in 3.5. Okay. So yeah, SF Striker needs some L planes to St. Martin, guys. Yeah, the hardest part about most of these airports is really the contract limits. So even on my free to play account, I've been contemplating, and I think I did last night, I bought the 3 contract capacity at my St. Martin. It costs, I think, 2,500 silver planes, which is tough when like you're not. Oh, the first thing you always need to spend your silver planes on is this. Like, don't buy anything else. I 100% don't buy anything else with your silver planes until you can buy this. You want to always trade 10,000 silver planes for 10 gold planes. This is the best use of your silver planes. All the other uses that we talk about your silver planes is assuming you're doing this already. You need to always do this. This is like a rule. Like, it should be automatic, honestly, but like, I understand why it's not. But like, for you, if you see this button available and you have 10,000 silver planes, just say yes. Do it. Get those 10 gold planes, because gold planes are so much more usable than silver planes. Always trade in. As far as trading in for one, maybe sometimes it depends on your situation. Trading in silver planes for contract capacity also depends on your situation and maybe your airport. Trading in your silver planes for handling crew, maybe. I do it sometimes, like at Leipzig. I should probably even do it here, given how many planes we have arriving. So I'll buy them here, so we can get that extra capacity right now. Oh wow, what happened? Were all these planes finished at once or something? I got all this handling crew available. But yeah, you definitely you want to make sure that you trade in your silver planes for 10 gold planes every week, every 7 days. Always do that, please, guys, please. It's not very often that a game will let you trade in a free currency for a premium currency, and this is one of those games that lets you do that. You know, they could have, I mean, for now, right? Because they had it in the past a little bit differently, but then they changed the way silver planes work. But do it now while you still can, because gold planes will always be the premium currency, and they could always change how silver planes work in the future. So trade them in now while you still can. Every week, please do it. Syed needs contract at LHR and BKK Sonic Airlines. Nice. Try posting it in the Phat Airlines Discord. What I've been doing is in a lot of my airports, especially like Muscat, Nagoya, LHR, for example, like those airports, well, actually, not LHR, but like Muscat and Nagoya, for example, I still have a bunch of planes that I haven't transferred in from 1.5. So in those older airports, if you had an airplane in that airport before 2.0, they would appear in your transferred list. And I still have a bunch of planes there, but not only that, I have millions of wallers in those airports too. So I've been doing is buying like 3 to 5 airplanes almost every single day and sending them off to different players that have posts in the Phat Airlines Discord in the contract board. If you're a VIP, make sure you post it into the VIP contract board, because I always look there first. But just because you're not VIP doesn't mean you don't have a chance. You're gonna get planes too, because there's not a lot of people. There's not a lot of posts that are tagged with BKK in them. Now, we did just recently add the BKK tag into the contract boards, so you'll see that we added BKK also for our giveaway bot, so that way if you want to do a giveaway, we can do that. Thank you, Flamingo, for the Concorde. That Concorde was super helpful. I know I messaged you on Discord already, but that Concorde really, oh, now we're getting another one. Thank you. But that Concorde was super helpful, because like the Concorde travels super fast. Actually, let's see how fast it gets there. We're gonna go to L planes and we're gonna go to F. Here we go. So from Muscat, the Concorde round trip is 1 hour 15 minutes. That means if Flamingo, if she sends that to me right now, it'll be here in like 40 minutes, which is super fast. That's faster than the closest, destination, really, right? So that is pretty cool. Thank you. Here we go. Now we're starting to, I bought more stands and I have a bunch of planes on the ground now, and I'm running into equipment issues already. So sometimes, like now that I have like 148,000 wallers, I could just buy it, right? It's not a problem. But when I had only like 10,000 wallers, I had to think about it. Is it worth you unlocking it? So what I would do is I would look at other planes to see where they're at in the handling. Like this plane only had 30 seconds. So if, this plane needed to be handled, it could wait a little bit, because it has like 2 minutes left on the estimation versus remaining time. So I would be strategic about the way I choose which, if I buy equipment or if I buy a stand. Yo, Hungarian, nice to see you. It'll be there in 27 minutes after I push them back. Nice, thank you, Flamingo. Armilla Gurang wants planes in IAD. Yeah, man, it's probably helpful if you post your username, because there's a lot of people, like we got 39 viewers right now, but there's a lot of people who are watching the stream who are not like actively chatting, but they will be happy to send you planes. The people who, like a lot of the people who are sending me planes, they'll send you 1 or 2. I believe, or at least they say they will, I believe, yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. So they'll send you 1 or 2 planes that, like, only thing is, like, just make sure you try to join the Phat Airlines Discord, because it's a good place to kind of communicate. We have also a player news board on there, so that way you can even post, about like what's happening in your airport. For example, next week I'm going on a trip, so I might post into the player news about my trip, saying that my gameplay might be reduced, or I might not play certain airports during that trip. I don't know yet. I have to figure it out, but that's a good place in that player news board to post about if you're buying a lot of new planes, if you're opening a new airport, if you're changing your main airport, if you're gonna be gone for a few days, a few weeks, a month, whatever, however long it is, right? But it's a good place to kind of just keep in contact, and that way, you know, people can look there to see if see why you're missing or something. Ask Hungarian how many A318 he got. Hungarian, how many? How many? Abdullah, what's up, man? You want some planes? Yeah, join the Phat Airlines Discord and make a post on the contract board and include your username and what airports you play, because I am often now, I'm transferring in planes from before 2.0 back into my game, especially at Nagoya. You know, Nagoya, I can send so many medium planes to you guys now, because I was not using my medium planes at all at Nagoya, because I like doing player contracts. But now you can send me all the medium planes from Nagoya to BKK. You can also send an E175 from Nagoya to BKK. So I'm gonna start buying some of those planes and transferring them in, the ones that haven't been purchased yet, or yeah. So I'm gonna start doing that. So you guys want to make a post into the Phat Airlines Discord, exclamation point Discord, or look at the description. You can type in exclamation point Discord in the chat, and my bot will automatically give you a link, because otherwise links aren't allowed, I think. But exclamation point Discord, or look at the description, and there's a link to the Phat Airlines Discord. You can also ask for contracts in the World of Airports Discord. I haven't used their contract board or their contract request in a very long time. But all you gotta do is click on, you know, the settings, and then go to Discord icon. This is the Discord icon for those of you who don't know. You can find it right there, and you can get access to the World of Airports Discord. I also know there's some Facebook groups that you can join, the World of Airports community that you can join, that has contracts, you know, people looking for contracts. There's also on the World of Airports forum, which you can access from worldofairports.com. Scrolling down to the bottom and clicking on the forum button, kind of looks like a circle, the icon, but you click on that and you can gain, you can look for contracts there too. I used to use the World of Airports Discord contracts the most, but then I created my own Discord, and now I only use my own Discord. But in a lot of these airports, I have multiple millions of wallers, and I'm looking to spend them. But I'm always looking for a specific airport for me to send them to. So when I buy an airplane, I'm like, okay, this airplane is going to go to Muscat. So I'll look for somebody who I can send it to who's looking for Muscat. I do that because when I go into here, right, you go to offers. Actually, let's say you get a plane, right? And you get that plane, then you have to go into here, then you have to configure it. So you have to paint it, right? I do wish that when you redeemed one of those free planes, like ones that you got from the premium pass or from the regular basic pass, I wish that this screen would still show up and then let you hit claim, because that would be pretty cool, because then I wouldn't have to click twice. But anyways, you have to configure that plane. So what I'll do, especially with those large and X planes, I'll click on the airport. I'm like, okay, this plane is going to go to Muscat, and then I look at I first make sure it can go there, and then I look to see how many seats do I need for the most profit. It's a lot tougher with large planes because you have two bars to play with. You have the bar for business, and then you have the bar for first. So we'll set that up. Let me get this to land. Let me clear out my giveaway list, because we're going to give that plane away too, all right, for you guys here on stream. So we're going to clear the list. All right, guys, I'm going to be giving away this A20, which has not It's not landing yet. Actually, let me heart it. Now it's gonna land. I'm gonna give away this A20, so exclamation point join giveaway in the chat, please, if you want to get this A20, A320. Ideally, I want to send it to Muscat, but I'm more than happy to also send it to Nagoya. But I just wanted to show you guys how I configure the planes and why, when it comes to a plane coming in, why I usually have a specific airport in mind. So exclamation point join giveaway, just like Ray and Vigor and Andre are all typing in. That way you can join our live giveaway for this A320 to your Muscat or your Nagoya. I can't go to any other airport, so please don't join if you don't have one of those airports. And again, with this giveaway, we're gonna end the giveaway. We're gonna pick a winner as soon as this plane gets to the gate. Yeah. All right, we're gonna extend these managers one more time. And you know what? We'll play the parking mini game too, just to get that 1 XP, you know? I do wish the parking mini game was more rewarding, but in the early levels, playing that parking mini game was very, very helpful. It got me a few levels when I think early, which is especially in these early levels, right? I got, you know, extra handling crew quicker. I got the Wallers quicker. I got some planes. I got, well, a plane and some contracts. It's more about the Wallers so I can get more stands. That's what it was for me. But guys, yeah, if you want an active contract partner right now, your best bet is to send me a contract request to my BKK. I have 25 contract capacity left, and I'm not gonna have any more for another like 24 hours. So send them now before they get loaded up. And if I don't accept it right away, you can keep it pending, because I will typically either decline it if like I have too many of your planes. That I'll usually do that if I know like you're not always active, or if I don't know if you are active, because right now I'm trying to get to max level. I'm not trying to rush it too much, so I'm not like checking to make sure everybody's sending a plane every single day. But I also don't want to go like 3 or 4 days without seeing your plane or my plane back. That's important to me. All right, where is this A320? Exclamation point join giveaway if you want to get this plane a chance to win this plane to your Muscat or to your Nagoya. Only 2 airports it can go to, so I'm happy to give it away. I just ask that you please send it back, because this plane's gonna make me like 1,000 to 2,000 Wallers, which is just as much as a large plane that's not my own plane. So really, really cool. Adam Cack wants some planes to BKK. What is your username, dude? Is it Adam Cack 69? I know it's Adam Cack something, but it's always helpful to type in your username, even if it's the same as your YouTube. So many people have it different that I think that'll help. It's just Adam Cack. Oh, nice. Join exclamation point join giveaway. This plane is about to get to the gate. We're gonna play the parking mini game. Hopefully I get 100%. We'll see. Oh, we gotta wait for this plane pushing back. Exclamation point join giveaway. Where is he going? Oh, you're going all the way down there. You know, one thing I got confused about was this stand over here. Like, I never bought this stand, and I can't use this stand, but it looks like it's active, because you know how over here, like, right, once you buy a stand, it gets this number 111, 124, but like I don't have these other stands unlocked, so like they're missing their numbers. So I was like, huh, I never unlocked this and I can't use this. So I wonder if that's like for something in the future, like an Easter egg maybe. I don't know. I don't know anything about this airport other than it's a beautiful airport in the inside as well. You asked Flyboys for a name change, but they didn't reply. I think they're working on, I believe that they're working on a way to make name changes happen in the game. So they, for a long time, they've kind of stopped doing manual name changes, and I think they're working on developing an in-game method of doing it. We've been hearing that for a while now, though. But I do know support is not changing names by through manually anymore. So sorry to you, man. But hopefully, maybe even with like the new UI, I don't know when any of that's coming out. But hopefully we see that name change capability coming soon. Because I know a lot of us want it. I'm not gonna change any of my names. You know, I like the Phat Rican, I like Phat Airlines, I like Phat Empire, I like my fourth account name, I like my fifth account name. I don't play my fourth and fifth account. My fourth account is for testing purposes only, and then my fifth account is my Android account. Did I see the train at BKK? Yes, and I saw the train also at Nagoya now. I was confused last week, right? I was like, oh, they mentioned the train again at Nagoya, and the train is actually there at Nagoya now, so that's pretty cool. All right, it is time. I'm gonna give another, actually no more time. Nobody else has been typing in !join giveaway, so we are going to select the winner. This plane, I want it to go, it has to go to Muscat or Nagoya. I prefer Muscat, but it'll be up to you. So we're gonna go ahead and select the winner here. Let's run the giveaway. Rick Rashid, nice. Please let me know what your username and what airport. I think it's just simply Rick Rashid, right? And if you wanted it to Nagoya, let me know, we'll change it over. But congratulations, Rick. Yo, Andy Guarino, how you doing, man? They changed your name yesterday after requesting them twice, but they told me they're making an option to change the name. Nice. Okay, so they're still doing some on support. I haven't heard that from anybody recently, that they changed names through the support. So that's pretty cool to see. Oh, look, it's my first X cargo plane. Thank you, Meek Raven of Bronze Realm, Aryan Shell. Appreciate that. Jason Francis is back. Welcome back, dude. So yeah, you know, just to kind of go over one more time about what I did here at BKK was I really focused mostly on getting contracts with other players. I of course did the premium pass too. The premium pass really helped me out with getting, especially once we got into these later, like there's not later levels, but when you're brand new, they're kind of later levels. But once I got like level 12, 14, 16, like now, even like I'm in the thick of it, right? All these planes that I'm getting right now are just like super helpful for my growth. But I bought a bunch of L stands. I bought X stands because I want to say I was forced to, but I also was the person who accepted the contract, so I wouldn't say I was forced to. But I had a bunch of X plane contracts, so I bought one X stand, and then I bought like 2 or 3 L stands. Then I started getting more and more X plane contracts, so I was like, okay, I need to handle more at the same time. And then eventually I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough handling crew, so I bought some terminals. That way I can get that handling crew from the terminal without landing more planes. And then I bought more medium stands so I can handle those, you know, AI contracts, those non-player contracts. And yeah, just kept expanding more and more. And I think that's what I'm gonna do now, you know, over the next week, is just buy all of the stands, at least one of the size. You know, I like to look at this map here because it tells me if I'm lacking somewhere, and it looks like I'm lacking on, oh no, I was gonna say small planes, but I still have two stands here available for small planes, so I'm not really lacking anywhere on gate sizes. But I think what I'm gonna do is just buy more of these like L stands over here. That way I could just I can have more contract capacity, I can have more handling crew, and I can get more player contracts because of that. And not only that, eventually I'll be able to buy my own planes, or I can bring them in from other airports, right? I do have a bunch of these. I have an A306, I have a 788, I have a couple cargo planes, a 752. I have 3 752s, 2 BCS1s that I can use at any airport. And at a brand new airport is probably the best time to use it, right? Once you're at a later level at the airport, getting money is not too hard. And I have those planes unlocked. Now, if you don't have those planes unlocked, then you have a harder decision to make, right? But I have the planes unlocked, so I can just buy the planes myself. Yo, Lost Silver 68, thank you for subscribing. Rick Rashid said, Phat, I play all airports, sense whatever, make you the most wallers. Thank you, man. That's good to know too. I did not know you played all airports. Good to know. Your one and only L plane won't land. Why won't it land? What's happening to you? What's happening to your plane? Yo, what's up? Mostly clear. Yo, Vigor just got an A on your math test. Nice. Math is such a good skill to have, or is it? Yeah, it's skill, right? Being good at math can help you immensely. What a funny. Educate, learn. It wants to get some planes. Nice. All right. Well, it looks like we spent, what, 2 hours? How long have we been streaming for? I don't even know. Yeah, almost 2 hours. 1 hour 46 minutes handling a bunch of all my arrivals. I think every single plane that we sent out today, or that we every contract that we had came in this morning. We do have a few minutes, right? 4 minutes, 10 minutes before the next batch of planes come in. So we'll get those planes landed. But usually when it's like this, when it starts to slow down and I don't have a bunch of planes landing, what I like to do is I like to go to other airports. Now, typically I try to time it so my tower managers are not like still running, because they don't pause, they keep running. Then I'll go to another airport. In this case, I'm just gonna look to see if there's any contract requests pending. Go in there, accept those pending requests, maybe land 1 or 2 planes, see if I have any planes here handling. I know this plane has to go to broad channels. I think you said to Muscat, right, man? What did you say on Discord? IAD. So we'll send this to Washington, to broad channels. He won this on a giveaway we were doing in the Phat Airlines Discord. BKK planes, very important for me to handle. I try to do my best to make sure that when we have players or planes that are coming from BKK or to BKK, that I land those planes first, because I want to help you guys progress as well, make some progress. I started stream earlier. Nah, man, it's still 11 a.m. By the way, I think tomorrow is daylight savings time here in the US. So, it may look like next week, it may look like I start the stream earlier, but it's still going to be 11 a.m. Eastern. Do I have contract for my second account? So my second account is like a very casual account, and I prefer, I don't really do too many contracts from that account, mainly because I only play if I have the capacity to do so. If I have extra time, or if I'm not super busy, if I'm not occupied, then I'll go ahead and play that account. So what I tend to do is I tend to send players that I know that have super large fleets and have a lot of contracts with other players, I will send them those contract requests, because ultimately they won't even notice, or they might notice, but like they have so many planes that it shouldn't bother them as much if I don't handle their planes every single day. So I'm just trying to be considerate, but I also know some of you guys don't play every single day, so it wouldn't make a difference to you either. So, but that's what I do on my second account. But that's why in my main account, I will go in here and I will buy contract capacity all the time, every 2 days, which is as often as you're allowed to do it. I will go in there and buy contract capacity, so that way I can handle more of your planes. I have 124 free slots here. I have 7.5 million wallers. So like probably later today, I'm gonna probably buy another Concorde for a giveaway. I could buy it right now, actually. I'm gonna buy a Concorde for a giveaway that's gonna happen on the Phat Airlines Discord. It's gonna probably end in about a week. That's usually how long my giveaways for my Concorde last for. Unless it's VIP, then it's like a couple days. What else? I need to buy some A308s, because A388, excuse me, because the A388 can go from LHR to BKK. So what is the demand? It's 29 first. 2907. Oh, no. 2945. Ooh, 3073. 3118. All right, nice. So we're gonna do 11. And 29. No, what was it? Was it 30 and 10? Hold up. $29. There we go. 10. 3118. So we'll buy one of these. I'll do a giveaway for this one as well on the Phat Airlines Discord. This plane will only go to Bangkok though, BKK. All right, only to BKK. And you know what? Why just buy one? Let us buy multiple. So we're gonna do 10 and then 29. Let us buy multiple. So let's actually change the livery. 1, 2, 10 and 29. 3. We'll do 5, right? 4. 5. There we go. I'm actually gonna start that giveaway now on the Discord, so that way I don't forget. And I'm gonna have this giveaway. It's gonna end later today. So this is good for you guys who are active on Discord or here today on stream. It's coming from my LHR, and it is going to your BKK only. Okay, and we're gonna have this end. What is it? It's 1 o'clock now. We'll have it end in 8 hours. So 8 hours from 1 p.m. Eastern, so around 9 p.m. Eastern it'll end, and there's gonna be 5 winners. Okay, so there we go. All you gotta do is check away the giveaway X Plane channel, and you'll see there's a giveaway for the next 8 hours in there. So go ahead and join the Phat Airlines Discord, !Discord if you're not there already, and you can have a chance to win these A380s to your BKK. If you don't have BKK and you win, you're not getting it anywhere else. I'm sorry. That's just not how it works. I know some other people are very accommodating, but that's a huge complaint we get from a lot of people, a lot of VIPs running giveaways, is that sometimes people are not looking at the giveaway, and then people are winning the giveaway who don't even have an airport where it's especially when it's like explicitly mentioned it's going to a specific airport, and then you join that giveaway and you're like, oh, I don't have that airport. Like, what are you doing? Just read, all right? Please. I know reading can be hard actually. So, but listen to me, you know? All right. So that is good. I don't have a lot of planes coming from BKK here right now. So, weird. What about my radar? Are they coming back? Oh yeah, here's one coming back from David Elio. Here's another one coming back from Rick Rashid. Here's one coming back from Rohan K 789. Nice. So I'll make sure you guys, you three, I'm gonna make sure we get your planes handled as well, so that way we can send it back to you. All right. I will make sure we get that handled. Cool. Can you give me a Concorde please to IAD? We do Concorde giveaways on the Phat Airlines Discord. Let me start one up right now then, all right? So we're gonna do a Concorde giveaway. Let's go to bot channel. I'm going to go to the bot channel now. Giveaway. And it's coming from my LHR to the airport of your choice, because I don't care where it goes to. And we're gonna do it for 6 days, and there's one winner. So all you gotta do is in the Phat Airlines Discord, join the giveaway special plane, and you can join the giveaway that's in there. That's for the Concorde. So, yep, that's where you gotta go. If you don't have Discord, I'm sorry. That's usually where we do our Concorde giveaways. Another thing too is if you become a member on YouTube, we have a member community post where you can post your username, and I'll eventually get you a Concorde or an A388 for my VIPs. I try to get all the VIPs a special plane, like a high value plane, you know, as a thank you for your support. All right, now we're back at BKK, and we got like a good amount of planes coming in right now, right, from Shrek, Monolithic Frog, and Hockey Fan. So let's go ahead and re-enable our approach manager. So yeah, you saw like sometimes I spend a little bit more time at like LHR than I did just now. I spent a lot more time talking than I did playing when I was at LHR, but typically I'll switch between airports, maybe spend an hour at the other airport, then come back to BKK, handle some of the player planes, make them send them back out. That way, if that player is active, it's very possible I could get that plane 2 or 3 times, or in like Flamingo's case where I'm getting a Concorde, I could get it 4 or 5 times in a single day. I don't think we've done that many with me and Flamingo, but it is possible. I know Flamingo's done that with a few people. Could you send anything to my BKK? Guys, I have to ask that you make a post on the Discord, because I'm not writing down names. I'm not sending planes right now. I mean, I can send a plane right now, actually. Let's do one more giveaway, okay? But it's all I have is medium planes. I can't afford a large plane, can I? Hold on. I can almost afford a large plane. But can the A306 go anywhere? Like, can it go to Bari? It can't go to Bari. So it's like, but it can go to Sydney. Yeah. I don't have the wallers to like buy a large plane that can go to like those airports. What I do have is I have these planes here I can claim. So I'm gonna clear my giveaway list, and I'll tell you guys when you can join again. All right, exclamation point join giveaway for the this A321 that we are configuring right now. We're putting the Phat Airlines colors on it. We're gonna reference a destination. It cannot go to Sydney. Let's see Nagoya. 1051, 1100, 1130, 1119, 1049. So 30 wins. Is it the same over here? 1158. Oh yeah, 1158 wins. So it's most profitable with that configuration. And let's go ahead and schedule it to land. We're gonna have it land over here. You guys want to see a landing minigame? Nah, I don't want to land it. Hungarian said, I handled Flamingo's 3 Concords in like 30 hours. Nice. Jason said, Phat, can you look for the A359 from LHR? Is that one that you sent me? We got 52 planes on the way. Holy cow. Thank you guys. Thank you. But does that show you like why you need to have contracts? The hardest part is getting the capacity though. And even if you have like gold planes to spend like I do, you're still limited by the daily cap that you can buy. So yeah, you're still handicapped a little bit. Here we go. This is my plane. Join exclamation point join giveaway to win this A321 to your Muscat or your Nagoya. Catalan, I am excited to see your A318s coming in finally. Yo, Azit Halim, thank you for the follow 7 minutes ago. Adam Keck said, I can't participate in giveaways from BKK because BKK is my only airport in Asia. You don't have Muscat, man? I do really like BKK though. It's like the only reason why I wouldn't recommend unlocking it, like if you really wanted to unlock an airport with gold planes and you disregarded all my other warnings about why buy something when you can get it for free, BKK would be on the list of airports to buy. LHR is on the list of airports to buy. St. Martin is kind of on the list simply because of how cheap it is. St. Martin is like 4 gold planes. So like, especially if you're a new player, if you have Innsbruck and then you also have St. Martin, you're working on 2 airports, which let you unlock like the first half of the airports and then the second half of airports. So I think that's pretty cool because it's kind of a cheap price. Not because it's a great airport to play though, it's more because of its price. So LHR is an airport I would recommend. St. Martin is an airport I would recommend. Muscat, Leipzig are 2 also airports, but I would not unlock both of them. Like if you already have Muscat, just play it through and unlock Leipzig. And then BKK is on the list now of airports I would probably recommend too. But there's no airport to unlock after BKK right now, right? So once you reach max level, you're done for now until a new airport comes out. So that's the whack part about BKK, which is temporary, but we don't know how long temporary is. Is it going to be 3 months, 4 months, 6 months? Hopefully it's not longer than 6 months, right? But there is no airport to unlock after right now. So that's the bad part. Whereas like if you were to be like gaming on another airport, you could unlock additional airports from that. All right, let's accept these contracts. I saw a few coming in. Oh yeah, you guys are making me buy that X stand. I should never called it out. Nah, I'm glad I did that though. Thank you guys. Let's buy it now before I forget later, or before I spend all my wallers. I'll buy 2 because we got so many. Look at that A21NX, dude. Noodle, how much wallers does this plane get you to go from Nagoya to BKK? 672 is actually pretty good for a medium plane, for like a plane that's not mine, so that's nice to handle. Wow, look at this, 727 for an A21N. What is the difference? Why is this one get me 727? So the landing fee is 87, the departure fee is 491, and the fuel is 74. And then this one, oh, more passengers. Okay, gotcha. Yo, we got flamingos playing. We got A40 Fax. Nice. I love the call signs. A40 NGL, not gonna lie. And A40 Pizza P, pay to play. I love it. That's funny. Mert, thank you for the planes. I think, by the way, if you have BKK, please like make a contract board post. I am trying to send as many people as I can planes, at least one plane from one of my airports on my main account, especially like from LHR or other airports that I play. I want to try to send as many people as I can, at least one plane, to help you out. I'm leaning more towards medium planes to a lot of people, but some people I'm sending some large or X planes as well. And then we have the giveaways happening too. So please make a post on the contract board. That's the only way I'm gonna like actually send you planes. You could look through the post or existing posts. I don't always reply to say that I sent the plane. That's something I probably should do, but there's some replies in there where I say I sent them a plane, so you could take a look. I send people planes. Would you guys recommend buying the A380 for gold planes? I really like the A388. I think it's a great plane. I think that question though, it does require a little bit more context. Like, what do you have another L plane already? Do you have medium planes unlocked? What airports do you have unlocked? Like, do you have, how many airports do you have with X planes? Like, if you only have one airport with X planes, then maybe wait a little bit. But if you have like all the airports unlocked, then A388 makes a lot of sense. The bad part about A388 is just how much it costs. You know, when it comes to buying the plane, yeah, when it comes to first unlocking the plane, you need to have the wallers and you need to have the gold planes for it. But like 465,000 is tough to come across. It takes a while. You know, I'm level 28 here at BKK, and the most amount of wallers I had was about 200,000. Granted, I could probably save up some so I can buy an A388 if I really wanted to, but that's like the biggest slowing point. But the A388 will make you like from 10 to like 16,000 a flight, and it tends to be profitable, so that's pretty good. All right, it's giveaway time, guys. I'm gonna give another few moments because I don't know how many people we have. Only 8 people in this giveaway. So if you want to join, ! join giveaway. We are giving away this A321 from my BKK to your Nagoya or to your Muscat. ! Join giveaway. All right, and we're gonna run the giveaway in just a few moments here. I'm just gonna start handling these planes, assign some gates for landing, and then we'll run the giveaway. All right. Yeah, this because like it's hard for me to do things on stream because how do I word it? I try to keep the stream a little bit interesting. I mean, how interesting can it be? But I try to talk and enjoy it, make it interesting. And in my opinion, you know, configuring planes, finding the destination, typing in someone's name, it's not really the best thing that people want to watch on a stream. I wouldn't want to watch that, so that's why I don't really do too many. I do like every once in a while I'll do giveaways because it's only one plane, but like if everybody were to tell me their username and like they wanted a plane to somewhere, it just wouldn't be an interesting stream to me. Like it wouldn't be interesting to me. Some of you guys might love that, right? But for me, it just wouldn't be my cup of tea. I think that's what the saying goes. All right, last chance. We're gonna run the giveaway very, very shortly. All right, I see people still joining. What's up, Mike? Nice to see you. Adam Cack wanted to play BKK in day one because you want to play spot, but you can't because it's day for me. It's always night in European problems. Oh yeah, because World of Airports uses like the real life time. The cool thing I think is that the time does move faster when you're in the airport, so you don't have to like, you could just play the airport and the time will change. But World of Airports uses the real time. When you first get into the airport, it's the real time, and then also it uses the real weather. And I think the weather is updated every 30 minutes, so you get the real weather of what's happening. So like, for example, about 13 hours ago it was super foggy at BKK. All right, you can probably check the weather forecast or the METARs, but it was super foggy, and that's what I saw. All right, we're gonna run this giveaway and we're gonna see who wins right now. Congratulations, Hammy. All right. I don't know which airport Hammy wants it to, but I'm just gonna send it to Nagoya. It's rigged. Now it's rigged. Hammy's here for every single giveaway, mostly. So of course Hammy's gonna win more giveaways than people who are not here for every single giveaway. That's just the rule of statistics, right? The more entries you have, the more chances you're gonna win. Syed asked, do you play on PC? Now I play on an iPad Pro, which is connected to a capture card, which is connected to my computer. That's why you can see my face and my computer screen at the, or not computer, my iPad screen at the same time, because I have it all set up like a regular streamer would, instead of just streaming directly from my iPad and doing a screen share. Because when I started streaming, I really wanted something that would that resembled like the other streamers that I watched, and I watch streamers that play RuneScape, Sea of Thieves, Destiny 2, and a couple other like variety streamers that play like different games. And my favorite ones always were the ones that had their face on there, and they were also very communicative. So that's what I kind of modeled myself off of, or to. And you know, the setup was not cheap, you know, because the capture card itself is like $150. But it's been a dream of mine for a while to like be a streamer. And there was a period of time where I was streaming to 0 people with a different game, and I was doing it for like a month straight, and there was 0 people there. I think there was 1 person there, and I think that was my wife, or it could have just been me, right? Because I think sometimes just me having the stream open to monitor it can be like me watch as a viewer. But anyways, yeah, I was doing it for like a month straight, but I was getting no viewers, and I got discouraged, I think. So then I rethought about what I wanted to do, and then I found World of Airports, and I was like, wow, World of Airports is pretty cool. And then I saw on the World of Airports Discord, people were asking the same questions over and over again, and you know, some questions had the same answers no matter what. Some questions were a little bit like nuanced, where it's like it depends on your situation, or like how much do you play, and what do you want to get out of the game. But in general, there was a lot of the same questions happening. So I was like, maybe I could start a YouTube channel. And then I started, you know, my YouTube channel with the video that I knew was going to get a lot of people interested, right? How to get gold planes for free. You know, that kind of started off everything. And then eventually I decided to do some live streams, and that's where I had to get the capture card and do all that. And now we're here 3 years later, and things have gotten a lot better, I think. You know, I've run into some hiccups here and there, but you know, I've upgraded my iPad from the original one that I had back 3 years ago. So there was always an iPad Pro, but that one was an old one. This one is the newest one. So, you know, things look a little bit better. I think the game is smoother on the new iPad too, but that could be also the placebo effect, right? Like, who knows? Hammy said, I finally won a giveaway after centuries. That's funny. Yeah, it's been a while, right? What's up, Brady Connolly? Let's say I want to move from Android to iPad. Can I do that? Oh, that's you're gonna hit a sore spot here. You're gonna hit no, there's no way to do that right now. A lot of players wish that you could, because I know, like, even Hammy, for example, has I think you have an iPhone now, right? But like, you still have your Android phone for for World of Airports, because there's no way to transfer from Android to iPhone or from iPhone to Android. I believe in Asset Developers one time they did mention that they were exploring alternative methods they could use to kind of unify the accounts, but we really haven't heard a lot of progress on that. So right now there's no way. You're kind of stuck on that platform, and then if you change platforms, you have to start a new account. That's how it works right now. I don't think even the devs can transfer over your account. At least I haven't heard of anybody successfully getting that done. Welcome back, Made to Move. What's up, HG is friend? Brody's here. Any tips for silver plane boost? Bro, I would say the biggest thing for me is having active player contracts with other players. 752s are really good for that. And the larger planes, of course, are good for that. So if you can get some A380s from people and get those completed often, that's going to help you a lot with getting silver planes. Like, I mean, we just finished this contract with Johnson, and look, 593 silver planes and 130 XP. Pretty solid. Thank you, Johnson. Another thing too is, like, don't underestimate the value of playing for like 30 minutes every single day. You know, on my Phat Airlines account, which is my free to play account, there was a lot of, how do I word this? Yeah, so on my Phat Airlines account, when I'm playing a little bit every single day, so if I'm playing for 30 minutes or an hour every single day, I get a lot more silver planes earned than if I was to play for like 4 hours one day and I don't play again for another 4 days. So don't underestimate the value of playing daily, because, you know, you're active, especially with your active contract partners, they will be able to send that plane back, and then you can keep progressing, because all you need to do is handle it one time per day, and then you're gonna have that contract complete in 10 days. Let's say 2 weeks, right? 14 days. And then you're going to be good to go. You're going to get those silver planes. And then you know that, like, that person's schedule, you know, kind of like when they play. Even looking at the radar, right? I could tell all these people are here. So I know, like, Flamingo, okay, what time is it for me? It's 1 o'clock. So I know Flamingo's playing at 1 o'clock on a Saturday. Maybe that means that Flamingo can play 1 o'clock during the weekends. Who knows, right? Well, I think I know, but you can look at, like, people when people are sending you planes and get an idea of when they're playing. I like to know also, like, people's time zones. So, like, if I'm playing at, let's say, 9 o'clock at night, and I know a lot of you guys are European or from that Europe time zone, like some maybe you guys are African, because Africa has the same time zone, right? But you guys have that same time zone over there. Then if I'm playing at 9 p.m., I'm not landing your planes first. I'm landing people who are from Hawaii or from the United States at, same time zone as me, because they might be playing at 9 p.m. But it's not very likely that the Europeans are playing at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. You know, I don't think anybody's really, well, it's very unlikely that people are playing at 3 a.m., you know? So I try to just line that up so that way I'm handling efficiently. So like these Concords, for example, I know Flamingo's playing right now, so I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna make sure they're hearted, right? But I'm gonna do my best to make sure they land first, make sure they land as soon as possible, and make sure that we get them out as soon as possible. So I'm not leaving this airport until all 3 of the Concords that we received are landed and handled. I thought we received 3, but maybe we only got 2. Oh, I think 1 sent out already, huh? Let's look at the map. Oh, it's on the way. There it's over here. It's moving fast. You can see it moving fast, right? Just zooming past all the other slow pokes. Placebo effect. Your 4-year-old Tab S7 plays the game beautifully. Yeah, but it could be. It could also just be like the fact of like not having any other apps installed, or a lot fewer apps, right? Because when I installed things, it was just like a fresh install. So it could also be that. I know, like, that's why I usually wipe my computer and start it from scratch, usually like once a year. So that gets my computer running nice and quick. Could you accept my contracts before you end the stream, please? Where did you send contracts to? HG's friend said BKK is out. Dang, I missed a lot in this game. Well, BKK came out on the 22nd of October, which was World of Airport's 5th anniversary this year. So congratulations to them. Like, shout out to World of Airports for continuously updating the game, you know, providing us new airports, providing us new planes, and also they keep the game really accessible. You know, what other game do you know can be completely free to play and ads are optional? Like, it doesn't exist. It's very rare, and World of Airports is one of those games, and that's why, you know, I make videos for them. That's why I tell people, you know, support the things that you like. Even though it's a free game, you can buy gold planes, support the developers, because it costs money to run these servers. It costs money to, you know, hire developers and to make sure that they can also survive and live. So that's one thing. If you want a plane to handle, man, you gotta go to Discord. I'm sorry, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do it from stream. To be honest, is late. Yeah. That's this other plane? Yeah. That's funny. You're done playing WoW for today, Catalin? See, all you gotta do though is just an hour a day, 30 minutes, and you can make a lot of things happen. You know, the longer you play every single day, the more silver planes and more XP you're gonna get. But like a huge difference can happen from like 30 minutes to an hour. And one thing I always do, especially on my free-to-play account now, is I will buy the approach manager for 30 minutes minimum when I go into the airport. That only costs you 25 silver planes, okay? You get 100 silver planes for free without watching ads every single day. So you're only spending 1/4 of that. Get all, you know, you have to manually choose what stand your plane is going to go to, but the planes will automatically land with the approach manager. You still have to handle the planes too, and you still have to tell them to line up and depart. But after 30 minutes, you're going to have a bunch of planes on the ground. You're going to be able to, you know, handle them and really make some progress on your player contracts. And even if you don't have player contracts, the non-player contracts will still progress as well. So that really does make a big difference, especially on my free-to-play gaming. That's been huge lately. Just 30 minutes at an airport makes a big difference every single day. That's the hard part every single day. What do you think? What do you think you would play if WoW didn't exist? That's a good question. I don't know. I can't do Destiny. So the other games that I play are like Destiny 2, Sea of Thieves, and RuneScape right now. And RuneScape I could probably stream and play at the same time. Because that one is like an AFK game. Like you don't have to pay super close attention. Destiny 2, I'm not really great at shooters and like reading chat at the same time. I don't know how those streamers do it. They probably have like a teleprompter or something that shows them chat. I don't know, probably not. Maybe they're just like good at multitasking, but I would be really bad at that. So I wouldn't do that. Plus I'm not the greatest at Destiny 2, so it's like, what value am I providing? Why would you look at me over, some of the other people who've been doing it for 8, 9, 10 years? So it wouldn't make sense. Even if I started 3 years ago, that would have been like 5 years ago, 5 years of them doing it versus my brand newness. Granted, being brand new shouldn't like stop me from doing it. And then what's the other game? Sea of Thieves. I could do that. Yeah, that would probably be the game I would do. But like in Sea of Thieves, I enjoy adventuring versus doing like the player to player combat. So I don't know how many people would be interested in that, but then again, I would just let the audience know. So I'd probably play one of those 3 games. I was actually even thinking about Destiny came out with like a mobile game. It's like by a different development team, but it's for Destiny. So I was thinking about streaming Destiny Rising is what it's called, but I didn't get an alpha key. I guess I don't have streamer privilege, No. UATC, I don't think I would have streamed UATC though. I don't think I would have streamed it or like maybe I would have made guides of it. That might have been a possibility. Yeah, that could have been a possibility. Yep. I should try Tower Simulator 3D. That is on Steam, right? I have a couple Steam games that I can play. So like, let me see here. I have Airport CEO. I have Tower 3D Pro. Is that what you said? I lost your message. Where did your message go? Tower Simulator 3D. Okay, so I have Tower 3D Pro. Is that the same game? Oh, it might be like their new game. Because I last played Tower 3D Pro in 2020. What other airport games I have? I have Kerbal Space Program. I have Sim Airport. I have... like most of those games I've only played like 8 or 9 hours. Not a ton of time on them. What other airport plane related games? I have a lot of games. That's pretty much it, actually. Transport Fever I have too, but that's like more railroad. But yeah. Oh, I have No Man's Sky, right? There's rocket ships in that game. Tower 3D Pro is the older version of Tower Sim 3. So Tower Simulator 3. Okay, yep, different. Okay, newer version. Oops, sorry, I'm completely ignoring the game. My bad. That's another thing. I've gotten better at that, a lot better at that lately. But I keep forgetting that you guys are also watching the screen and not just my face, which I am thankful for. It's an amazing game. Gotcha. I'll take a look. I did enjoy Tower 3D, but I also I dislike it when I dislike it when like games, I feel like that game forced me to like use a microphone to play, and I didn't want to use a microphone to play. Like it seemed like that was the most efficient way to play, was to talk to the game and like, you know, get the planes landed that way. But I'll take a look at the Tower Sim 3. If it's similar to Tower 3D Pro, then, and if Tower 3D Pro is the older version, then maybe a lot of my complaints might be resolved in the new version, right? So, oh, when did we reach level 29? That's nice. Look at A21NX. That's fantastic. So yeah, with the BKK, essentially, you know, I did a lot of focus on player contracts and adding contract capacity. That's really been my main strategy. But like, how did I do it? Was mainly about just opening up the stands as they were needed and making sure my equipment was also matching the amount of stands that I had. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably unlock a few more stands. I'm gonna save some of my wallers though, because I do want to buy another 77W. That 77W, man, even it's a 5.5 hour round trip, so it's super long. I'm not gonna see it for a while, but 13,000 wallers, like that is solid, man, solid. How many years that you've been playing this game? I think I've been playing it for definitely over 4 years. The game's only been out for 5 years though. So World of Airports, I'm pretty sure I didn't play it in October of 2019, but I think I played it in December of 2019. I definitely played it in December 2019. So, but I didn't realize how new of a game it was, you know? So, but it was, I had a lot of fun with it, and I still do. I still have a lot of fun with it. Okay, where is this Concorde? Oh, it's parked. Good, good, good. Thought I assigned it over here, but maybe I'm thinking of a different one. There wasn't any alert on Discord? Oof. Maybe we need your bot to replace my announcements for alerts. What's up, Matrix? Vigo said, I don't know, but games getting more boring over time. I think that happens in general in games, right? They just... That's why I think World of Airports, they need to keep adding levels to like their airports on every update they do. Because, well... there's a couple things they need to do with every update, right? Because some people are interested in leveling up. Some people don't care about that. Some people only care about the real life liveries in the game and the Woapedia. And some people don't care about that. So there's a lot of things that they can do to kind of keep people interested. And it seems like every other update, it's like one or the other and not both. But even like the AAA developers, they have a hard time doing all the things they need to do to keep a game fresh. So I completely get it. The new one, there's a typing system which is really quick. Good to know, Noodle. Is there a Boeing 777-200LR in World of Airports? I don't know. There's a B-77W, a B-744. I don't think there's a... I don't know what that would look like. I'm not an aviation expert, so we can go through the fleet list here for L planes. Well, X planes, you got a 748, and for L planes, you have 744, 77W, 788. No, there's no 772. Nope. Ooh, okay. Thank you, Syed, for letting me know more about that game. Are there any more games like this? None that I've really found. I mean, Unmatched Air Traffic Control is kind of similar, but not the same. And I haven't really looked recently through the App Store to see if there's anything similar, because this has been this game is really fit my needs, you know. But maybe I should like look at the App Store again and see if there's anything else that we can that might be similar to World of Airports. But as of right now, I don't think there are. As of the last time I looked, I don't think there is anything like super similar. Adam Kex, I don't know if you read my message, but send it to LHR. Thank you. Phat, am I the only one to send an A318 to your BKK? I think so. $752 38M BCS1 318. That's you. $752 E190 A21NX BCS3 A319 B38M $752 A320. Yeah, you're my first only A318. That's actually kind of funny. Can I accept your contract from Muscat? Yeah, give me a second here. You guys got any questions about World of Airports before? Because we're about to wrap up soon. My YouTube streams are usually a lot shorter than my Twitch streams. We do Twitch streams every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern, and the Twitch streams are more interactive. We have some fun elements that happen on Twitch streams. It's a great time that happens on Twitch, so I invite you guys to join us every Saturday on Twitch. We do a YouTube stream on the first Saturday of the month for everybody here, but like if you guys were here in the beginning, I don't really, for like the first half of the YouTube streams, I can't really look at chat. I'm usually talking about something, essentially like almost making a live video in a lot of ways. Whereas on Twitch, it's all about just us hanging out, talking, and sometimes I have some things I want to talk about, but for the most part, it's about just having fun. Please don't ghost me and tell me if you want my 77W to your BKK from my Leipzig. Sure, why not? Why not? I know you play Leipzig often, so that'd be a perfect contract for both of us, right? Because you would handle it often, I would handle it often, and we could get that contract complete quick. They only have the 777-200 only in a freight version. Oh, so doesn't that mean they should add the 772 as passenger version? Usually it'll come, it might come eventually, yeah. I would say it's not far-fetched. It's not too out there to think that it wouldn't come. Do you plan on doing a Discord stream soon? I've been prioritizing other things right now, Andy, where I know, other than Discord streams. I'm working on the Phat Airlines website. It's one of the things that I'm spending a lot of my evenings working on. There's a couple bugs that I'm running into with the website, so I'm trying to get that corrected. But I want to have not only just my videos, which are, you know, video guides, but I also want to have like text-based guides as well in there. So because there's certain things that me as a gamer, I would not watch a video. Even though I have videos for certain things, there are certain things that I would not watch a video for. And I would much rather read a text guide on how to do certain things than watch a video. And also it depends on what I'm doing, right? Like if I'm at the beach or at the pool or something and I'm on my phone, there's no way I'm gonna like watch a video when there's like music and loud noises around me. A text guide would be better. So that's what I've been prioritizing in my evenings more than like doing a Discord stream or something like that. I have been gaming at night, you know, playing World of Airports in the evening while making the website. But yeah, a lot of my attention's been making that website. Hungarian said BKK is your second favorite airport right now. Nice. Tony said I hope they will redo other airports. I think Washington is like the next one that they're gonna update soon. Yeah, I think that's the only airport left they need to update. What other airports are you thinking they have to redo? How do you get 1.6 million silver planes, 900 gold planes, and have the wallets to get 3 or 4 conquests? Say, it's nothing. Oh, I play like I have world airports open like 16, actually sometimes 24 hours a day I have it open. But I'm using the tower managers all day, you know, or yeah, different airports, but like I'm using them all day. I'm popping into the game like every 30 minutes to an hour, making sure all these planes are getting handled. I set them up, you know, for the handling crew and the ramp agent. Then I walk away from my iPad and, you know, do some cooking or something like that. Then I come back when there's some available time again. Player contracts, gold planes, you know, I buy them. I buy them, so that's easy. Your oldest L plane at Nagoya got GAGO as a call sign. Nice. Isn't BKK midnight this moment? Why is it sunny in your game? So when you first load into to your airports, it is based on the real time and the real weather. But as you play the game, the time in the game moves a lot faster than real life. So this way you can also experience like daytime at certain airports. I think it was Adam Cack, but somebody was here earlier saying like they never get to see certain airports during the day because they only play at night. But all that means is you just gotta play that airport a little bit longer. If you only play at night and it's always nighttime in this airport, just stay in there for a few more minutes and you'll see the time change. The time change is a lot faster than it is in real life. The weather though, I think the weather still matches real life, even though the time won't match. Oh yeah, I also play Rocket League, but Rocket League I play with friends. Egg Inc. Yeah, when's the Egg Inc stream? Look at this, man. Look at this. How does it look on? It's sideways. Oh no, it's right side up. Nice. Egg Inc. And this is when we lose everybody. Yeah. I play a lot of Egg Inc too. Yeah, you're right. You are right. We're gonna go back to World Airports though. They should add DFW and Hamad International Doha. Yeah, I was at DFW the other day. It was a nice little airport. I didn't really get to explore it. Don't know much about it, but it does seem like a central airport, especially like for San Diego, Washington, St. Martin, and a South American airport. Like that would probably be a good airport for South American airports. What I'm worried about with South American airports is that I hope we could still send some medium planes, at least from St. Martin. Like it was whack when we couldn't send any medium planes to any players from Nagoya. Like that was like a big complaint of mine, and BKK fixed that. So I'm actually excited to play Nagoya again too. Can you give me silver planes? Nah, there's no way to give other players any of your currency. I do wish that there was a way for me to like buy other people gold planes. I think that would be super cool and perfect for like our giveaways or contests that we run, which we haven't had a contest in a long time. I'm thinking I have a contest in mind, and the contest I'm thinking is like a random arrival contest where I would post, me and other people, certain people would post in a channel that let's say we have let's go here. So I would say, let's say this was my Concorde. I'd be like, yeah, I sent my Concorde, left my BKK, and it's gonna arrive at Muscat in 5 minutes. And then we would have people click on the random arrival button, you know, this one right here, and if they got the random arrival, then they would get a point towards winning. And then whoever got the most random arrivals by like the end of a month or something, or by the end of a time, they would win the prize. So I think that's what I'm gonna do for our next contest, because when it comes to my contest, I want to run a contest that encourages people to play the game. You know, for me, a screenshot competition doesn't really do it, because like you can just come in here like, okay, here's a screenshot. All right, competition over. I'm done now. No, that was a really bad screenshot, but yeah, I don't think it takes a lot to make a screenshot happen, but the random arrivals takes a lot to make it happen. Call signs, right? You need to have wallers in order to buy planes in your airport. And again, I'm kind of shying away from call sign competitions now too, because how do I word this? You don't get planes for free anymore, right? You don't unlock any planes for free anymore. So it might make it a little bit harder for certain people to like compete. Do you know why the devs picked BKK to be the latest airport in the game? I don't know exactly the reason, but when I think about it, it's an airport, it's an airport between Nagoya and Sydney, so you can still have like medium planes being used there. It's a larger airport, so it's pretty nice to do. I think a lot of people wanted to see another Asian airport in the game, so maybe that influenced their decision. And then I know for their next few airports, they're looking at adding a South American airport and then like an African airport. That way they can have at least one airport in all parts of the world. So as far as the exact reasons for BKK, I can't speak to that, but I do like how it's next to Nagoya and next to Muscat and available there. If we were to get Central US Airport, Soro would want Memphis or Louisville. Ooh, yeah, a second cargo hub. Or Anchorage, yeah. That's a great, yeah. Having another cargo airport would actually be pretty cool. As long as it can handle a few passenger planes, but having another cargo airport would be really cool. Flamingo, you sent a bunch of random Flamingo Concords to BKK. Nice. Do I have to get fleet planes to level up fast? Not necessarily. Your own fleet planes will help you get more wallers faster, because your fleet planes will make you much more money. So like this, I don't. This is coming from Muscat. So yeah, I don't know the exact numbers, but like this 77W coming from Muscat going to BKK is only bringing me 1,600 wallers. But if this was my own plane, I would expect it to make me from 7,000 to maybe 13,000 wallers. So that's like 4 times the amount. So I would have to handle 4 planes in order to get the same amount as one of my own fleet planes. So yes, it does help you level up faster, because then you can unlock more stands, right? Unlocking more stands will get you more contract capacity and more handling crew. Having more wallers will let you be able to buy more planes. So there's just a lot of benefits from having fleet planes in general. It's not 100% required, but it does help immensely. They need an airport in Canada. They need an airport in Mexico. They need an airport in Spain. They need an airport in Puerto Rico. But they have an airport. They have 2 airports in North America. Maybe is St. Martin considered North America? Or is that Central America? I know it's the Caribbean. An Antarctican airport? I would love that, yeah. De-icing 100% of the time. Let's go. I am down for that. Hungarian would love another cargo airport. Yeah, me too. If Dev were to add another airport in the Caribbean, what would be close or far from St. Martin? I think either St. Croix or St. Juan. I think they're trying to. The devs are avoiding making airports too close. Yeah. So I don't think we would see another one in that area. I think if we do see another like tropical airport, it would be in another part of the world. like what, Palmas, right? That's like off of Africa, isn't it? Or is that, wait, now I'm getting lost in my head. Let's go to the map. Yeah, like Las Palmas, right? That would be a one I would think maybe. They would, I don't know if that's tropical, but I think I've seen some videos on it. Seemed kind of tropical. How do you get fleet planes fast? Well, first you gotta unlock it. Once you unlock a plane though, you don't have to worry about unlocking it again. So once you unlock it, that's like step one. But afterwards, really, you just gotta handle large planes and just buy the plane as soon as you can. You know, use the premium pass if you have it, but like these wallers that you get really add up to help you buy more planes. And then as soon as you get like 110,000 wallers, buy your 752. Yeah, it's gonna take you a few handlings to make your money back, but I'm telling you, it's gonna be so much faster. It's gonna seem so much faster over time to get that money back, because you already have the planes that got in your airport that got you to 110,000, and now you have this other plane that's going to get you like 1,000 to 2,000 per flight. Flamingo said the random Concords are at BKK now if anybody has that random arrival available. I don't have mine available, so I can't roll for it. What is easier, setting up a 10 contracts player arrival or just sending them to random people? So Ali, I like to, it depends. Like if you're sending a contract to me, to my BKK, it might be easier for you to just do the 10 contract with me, right? Or with somebody who's active. But it's also nice. I have a 77W. Let me see if I can go to fleet here. L plane passenger. Yeah, I have this 77W, which is going from my BKK to LHR, and I have it this way so that way I can make sure that I get this plane back every 5.5 hours. I don't have to worry about the other player not playing, the other player sleeping. I know this plane is coming back to me every 6 hours or so. So you could do a mix of both. The main problem is there is a limit that you can send on random arrivals. So once you hit that limit, you have to pay Gold Planes to add another plane to that destination. Whereas if you send to a player does not contribute at all to that limit. So you can have an unlimited amount of players. So once you reach a certain fleet size, you kind of forced to have planes go into other players. A competition idea: see who can cause the biggest airplane traffic jam in all stands. Nah, that's pretty easy though. But you're right though, it does get people playing the game. So I like the way you're thinking, but that seems kind of easy. The LC-130s for the Antarctica airport. Yeah, that's true. St. Martin is most likely considered North American. Gotcha. Your A318s are more rare than Flamingo's Concords at Phat BKK, maybe, right? Can you give me premium pass? No. Bro, a quick question. What are the steps to success in the game? Like get player contracts, earn silver coins, convert them in gold, make your fleet. Is that the way? Yeah, in general, get contracts, complete the contracts. Get your silver planes from doing contracts. You always need to turn in your gold planes your silver planes for gold planes. That's like the number one thing I stress to people. Like if you have less than 10,000 silver planes, you should never buy just the one gold plane. I know it's like, but I can get one gold plane right now. Just save up to 10,000, man. Because if you buy 10 of these, it's gonna cost you 15,000 silver planes. When 10 of these, or one of these, will cost you 10,000 silver planes. All right. So that's number one. And your number one goal should be to get 10,000 silver planes every single week. At first it's very, very slow, maybe until like you get like 2 or 3 airports, but you also don't want to forget about your other airports, right? I know a lot of people, once they unlock Bari, they completely ignore, Innsbruck. But no, go back to Innsbruck. You have some contracts there that might be at 9 out of 10 handling, right? Handle those planes, spend 15 minutes there, spend 30 minutes there, handle those planes, send those planes out, go to another airport. You're going to make some progress there. And in those older airports, the ones that you've already like ranked up and leveled up, those contracts are probably the most complete. Look at this, right? If you click on a contract card and flip it over, you click on rewards and then you click on upgrade, right? You click on upgrade, it'll show you how this entire contract progresses over time. So you start off with 1. So this contract gave me 5 silver planes and 1 XP. And then right now we're at 3. You see there's 3 airplanes there. So this contract's going to give me 31 silver planes and 7 XP. But once I reach 10, it's going to give me 262 silver planes. So, especially like if this is an airport that you've already moved on from, maybe go back to it, because if you're even over here, that's 174 silver planes, whereas the new airport that you're playing, those planes are only going to give you 16 silver planes. So it's a huge thing that people are missing out on by not playing their old airports for a few minutes, so that's probably the next biggest tip I'd give you. But otherwise, spend your silver planes on that 10 gold planes like every time. Your Innsbruck is maxed out, nice. Yeah, but even still, like, you could still benefit from going back there every once in a while, because like those contracts are still at the higher levels, and you're gonna get, it does take more handlings to get there, but I'm telling you, like those, it just, once you hit it, you see the silver planes coming in, and it adds up. What is my favorite airline? Right now, I think I'm gonna, by the end of this month, I'm gonna have status on United Airlines. So that's gonna be pretty cool. I know, no tower agent active. I'm about to end the stream actually, soon. I set that 30 minutes ago too. So I set that 30 minutes ago. But I do also want to go to LHR, because some people were sending me requests there, I think. So I want to make sure we accept those requests. This plane is parking. The Concorde is gone. Good. Never unlock airports with gold planes. Thank you, Rick Rashid. It would be cool if they did a week where we could revisit Old Woa. Yeah, Old Woa is not coming back. It would be cool though if they implemented maybe some old World at Airports functionality in like Airport Prague, right? Airport PRG is another game made by the same developers of World at Airports. I think that would be a cool opportunity, because that game I think you could play offline as well. So I think that would be a cool opportunity. Or if they made old WoA like an offline game. Because I know a lot of people, like me, I don't know if a lot of people, I've heard some people saying like they would like to be able to play World at Airports offline. And for me, like when I'm on the airplane, World at Airports actually would not work on United Airlines Wi-Fi. And I think that's because when it doesn't connect to app stores, like the United Airlines Wi-Fi, it doesn't allow you to connect to app stores to download games. And when I was trying to play World at Airports, I got hung up on the store part of the loading screen, so it wouldn't let me play World at Airports on the plane, which made me sad. And then it got me thinking, it's like, man, I would like to play something similar that I could also play offline. I wouldn't be forced to be online to play. Granted, you wouldn't be able to play with other players, right? Because you need online connectivity to do that. But I think that would be a pretty cool thing. Are you starting the in revolution at in? Let's start it, right? Everybody needs to go back to Innsbruck and play it. All right, I'm gonna change, we're gonna go through my airports now. I'm just gonna go through and see if there's any requests pending. As I mentioned before, my main airports on my main account, which is the Phat Rican, is BKK, LHR, and IAD. Those are my 3 main airports. Sydney Airport is an airport that I'm going to go to maybe every 2 or 3 days. Pretty much as I clear out the airports from, my main ones, from BKK, IAD, and LHR, I am going to then go to Sydney and some of the other airports. So let's see here. What else have we got? So we're gonna go to, I don't really play St. Martin on this account at all anymore. I probably should, look, it's updating. You could tell I haven't played it. Wow. Yeah, no contract requests, which is, I love to see that here, because this is another airport that it's like I only play it as needed, or if I'm bored. Leipzig is an airport I try to play every 2 to 3 days, but it's actually more like 3 to 5 days. But I do enjoy Leipzig. The hardest part for me is running into the handling crew issues. But now that I have 906 gold planes, I might buy more handling crew at Leipzig, so that way I can handle more planes at once, and that will make it more fun. Muscat is actually pretty cool. I like how they updated it recently, so you can have planes landing at both runways, and planes will depart from both runways as well. But I play more Muscat on my Phat Airlines account, my free-to-play account, than I do on my main account. So if anybody wants to send it to my my free-to-play, you can go there. San Diego, I don't really touch at all on this account anymore. I do like hop in every once in a while, but I just have so many X planes. Oh my god, 137 planes. I need to play some San Diego today. So I'm gonna play some San Diego today, but it's an airport that I rarely play nowadays. Let me see here. We're gonna go to Nagoya. Nagoya is another airport that I'm enjoying more and more, with the addition of Sydney and now the addition of BKK. I've been playing a lot more of Nagoya, because Nagoya, we can send our medium planes now. So I have all these medium planes. Well, some of them need maintenance, like this one, right, sent to Joshua at BKK. This one I sent over to Euroland Airways. I have a request out to Easy Nuts. I have this one is going out to Neil TEP. So yeah, I bought a lot of I canceled a lot of my contracts for my older planes, because these planes, some of them were just going to regular destinations. I canceled them and I just rescheduled them over to BKK. So I'm gonna handle a lot of these planes today as well. At Washington is a main airport, so I definitely play this every single day. I had this actually on overnight last night, so I think I should have like 100 planes on the ground or something. I have 76 planes on the ground, so another airport that I try to play daily as well. I do appreciate planes of all sizes, especially the small ones. I try to handle the small ones fast, because I know, especially if you're from St. Martin, that could be helpful. Then we have Prague. Prague is an airport that I play mostly when there's an event plane there. As a matter of fact, I still have, what do I have? Yeah, I still have this. I still have this from a week and a half ago. So I haven't even landed that. But let's see if we have contracts pending. No contracts pending. Jason, you just maxed out LHR. Nice. You're higher in level than me at Leipzig. Nice. Yeah, Leipzig, I haven't really leveled up much since they added more levels. Bari is an airport that I don't play much at all. That one I only play when there's events, but I do handle all of the planes when there's an event plane there usually. Innsbruck, same thing. I only play when there's an event, or if I'm bored, or if I'm like just need a different pace. Innsbruck is a cool pace because like all the small and medium planes, just really nice to handle. But all right, those are my airports. I checked all the incoming requests. BKK, I know some of you guys have requests pending to me, but I'm running at the capacity limit again. I started off with like 25 contract capacity available, and now I'm at 1 available, which I like to keep open for a random player arrival, so that way, because once you handle a random player arrival, that contract slot opens back up. I do have 166,000 wallers, so I might just buy more stands, especially with all the cargo planes you guys sent me. I might buy a few more X cargo stands. I might buy a few more L stands over here, but ultimately, I'm gonna accept. What I'm trying to say is I'm gonna accept those requests as soon as possible. I promise you guys. And if you guys want to send me a request, you are always free to send me a request to the Phat Rican, BKK, any airport really, but I just summarized all my active airports so you can make a decision based on that. Just understand how active I'm going to be, because if you yell at me for not playing Bari, I'm going to make fun of you, because like I don't play Bari, and if you're mad that I'm not handling your plane at Bari, then why are you sending me a plane? So yeah, but guys, I want to especially invite you to join me next Saturday on Twitch. We have our stream only account where I'm gonna make a poll next Saturday if we should unlock Sydney, like pay to unlock it, or if we should pay to unlock BKK or continue to level up LHR and try to go through it the normal way. We've only unlocked Bari so far using standard methods, right? By leveling up Innsbruck. We have not really unlocked any other airports yet. We have Innsbruck, Bari, San Diego, and LHR, but we have not progressed far enough in any of those, well, in San Diego, Bari, or LHR to unlock another airport. So hopefully this Saturday we make some progress, so that way we can get some more airports. But let me see what other questions you guys said, because I was talking a lot there and not answering. You're sending a 306F. Francis said A359 is going to be at my BKK in an hour. Nice. Do I fly frequently this year? My goal was this year to fly like once a month, which I think I'm accomplishing. I just don't have any trips planned for December yet, but I wanted to travel for work and for like learning. So like this, actually October, and for of course vacations and personal travel. But in October I went to a marketing conference, so I learned more about marketing. And that's why I'm able to do like my website and like do a lot of cool things. There's gonna be some great things with the website. It's gonna take some time to roll out all the things, but the Phat Airlines website is gonna be, I think it's gonna be the hub for our alliance, the Phat Airlines Alliance. That's name to be determined, but that's gonna be like the hub for us there, because there's a lot of cool features like I learned about from that marketing summit. And then September, I went somewhere in September, I forgot where. August I think was a vacation. Yeah, August was a personal vacation. What was the month before that? July, it was a work training, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, I want to like continue to like enhance my abilities, and the IRS lets you spend your money on that, and as a business, so I'm gonna do it with my business. Can you give me a plane, please? You got to post on the Discord, man. Post it on the Discord. And spamming does not help you with getting more planes. It actually maybe hurts you. But post on the Discord, and I think you said before you don't have a Discord. See if you can get one, man. It's free. And create a Discord, post on the contract board, and when I have a plane available, I'll be happy to send one. Ray said, thank you for a great stream. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Mike is going to MSY. Ooh. Iron Shell sent the plane to your Prague. All right, I'll accept it soon. He said, I know he doesn't have YouTube, right? Fly Up said, hey Phat, just came back from Poland. Nice. After the stream, could you send the E170 from Washington to my St. Martin? Post on the Discord, man. That's what I gotta say. It's tough for me to remember because after stream I go and talk to my mom who's watching the baby because she's babysitting, and then I hang out with once my mom leaves, I hang out with the wife and the baby while playing some World of Airports, because I could just have the game open. It's not like streaming where I need to like focus on you guys and the game. When it comes to World of Airports, I can just have it open in the background. It's no big deal. So yeah, that's why like when I'm actually available, that's why I'm telling everybody to post it on the Discord, because I need to sit down, buy the planes, get them to land, configure the planes, send them to you. And then usually that's the last thing I do at the airport too, because it's not always that you guys are active when I'm sending you a plane. So I need to make sure I'm not occupying a stand that I need for another plane. So yeah, it is a process, and I'm not trying to be annoying about it. It's just really the best way for me, and it might not be the best way for you, but hey, if we're on different pages, then we're on different pages. Airport plane spotting, done 11 flights this year and 2 flights left. Nice. Yeah, I have 10 flights and I have 2 more. It's essentially a round trip, so it's not like 1 going, 1 coming. But yeah, and then nothing for December planned. But there's not a lot of conferences that happen in December. Usually we do like a Mexico trip, like a personal vacation. But we're kind of doing, actually I think I might turn this vacation into like a work trip, but we'll see. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, man. You're welcome. That pushback is strange. Yeah, you saw that, right? The small planes on this corner, they kind of like push back like super weird, and then they do like a little dance or something. Really interesting, right? Look at Freezeman's playing. Freezeman is like topping the leaderboard on every single one of them. Amazing. He's a real active player. Alright guys, well that is it for me for today. I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure you join the Discord, and I invite you, join us on stream next Saturday on Twitch, twitch.tv/Phat Airlines. Thank you all for joining here. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you on Discord, and yeah, you guys have a great day. Alright guys, peace out, bye.